upstream petroleum production. 3. Procurement of contractors and materials and activities and payments in respect of the National Cathedral project. 4. Activities and payments in respect of a contract awarded by the Ministry of Health, initially commenced by the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives to Service Ghana Auto Group Limited for purchases and after-sales service and maintenance of 307 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 305 CDI ambulances for the National Ambulance Service. And 5. Payments out of and utilization of the tax refund account of Ghana Revenue Authority. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the fugitive's name is Kenneth Ofori-Atta. Mr. Ofori-Atta is 66 years old. He was the Minister of Finance of the Republic between 2017 and 2024. Mr. Ofori-Atta left the jurisdiction on or around 2 January 2025. On 24 January 2025, the OSP communicated to Mr. Ofori-Atta that the OSP considered him a suspect in respect of 4 of the cases described above. Mr. Ofori-Atta was directed to attend in person the OSP on Monday, 10 February 2025 at 10 GMT for interview. By communication dated 31 January 2025, Mr. Ofori-Atta instructed his lawyers to inform the OSP that he was out of the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds, and that the firm will notify the OSP of his arrival in the country in aid of rescheduling his personal attendance at the OSP. Further, the firm offered its willingness to provide the OSP with any information the OSP may require to aid in the investigation until his arrival in the country. Then on 5 February 2025, the OSP responded to Mr. Ofori-Atta, copied to his lawyers, that the OSP did not need or require notification from his lawyers of his arrival in the jurisdiction. The OSP acknowledged Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyer's gracious offer to provide the OSP with information in aid of the investigation. However, and this is important, the OSP insisted that Mr. Ofori-Atta's personal attendance at the OSP was required. After all, the lawyers are not under investigation. I don't need lawyers to answer questions on your behalf when you are being investigated. The OSP declined Mr. Ofori-Atta's request to be away from the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds on his say-so. Consequently, the OSP directed Mr. Ofori-Atta to indicate by close of business on Monday, 10 February 2025, a reasonable date of his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. The OSP warned Mr. Ofori-Atta that if he failed so to do, the OSP would take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP at our own choosing. Subsequently, by communication dated 10 February 2025, that is just Monday, Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers transmitted to the OSP a generic letter procured by Mr. Ofori-Atta purporting to be from a doctor in a foreign jurisdiction, stating that Mr. Ofori-Atta had been seen and evaluated, and that he was undergoing further testing and management and possible surgical intervention at an indicated future time. And further, that his medical condition necessitates that he will stay and follow up on his appointments. On account of this purported medical letter, Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers prayed that the attendance in person of Mr. Ofori-Atta at the OSP should be fixed, taking into account the medical report from his doctors. Then at 4:16 p.m. the very next day, that is yesterday, Tuesday, 11 February 2025, before we could respond to the letter that came on Monday, the OSP received another letter from Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers. This time, it was an inquiry. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers wanted to know, and they stated that they were informed by the household of Mr. Ofori-Atta that in the morning of Tuesday, 11 February 2025, that is yesterday, 12 men, comprising 1 police officer, 4 military men, and 7 other men in plain clothing visited Mr. Ofori-Atta's house, and that by threat of force, they were able to enter Mr. Ofori-Atta's house, and they undertook an exercise purporting to be a search of every room, office, gym, and other spaces in the house. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers then inquired if the OSP could confirm that the actions of the 12 men were the instance of the OSP, so as to enable them to decide if a complaint to the police would be unnecessary. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers then prayed for a prompt response from the OSP to prevent imposter action. We are now responding promptly, and we have chosen the course of answering Mr. Ofori-Atta's inquiry publicly at this briefing, considering the circumstances surrounding the purported raid at Mr. Ofori-Atta's house, media reportage of the purported raid, and in light of the reckoning that some media houses have stated emphatically that the OSP was behind the purported raid, and in light of the reckoning that the purported raid is being made to appear as if it was some untoward action by the OSP stemming from some contrived vendetta held by the OSP against Mr. Ofori-Atta. So, here we go. And this is our response to Mr. Ofori-Atta directly, but through you, the media. Mr. Ofori-Atta, the OSP did not raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Ofori-Atta, the OSP did not cause any persons, however uniformed or bedecked, to raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Ofori-Atta, that could not have been the OSP, and that is not our style. If the OSP enters your premises, you will not be in doubt as to whether it was the OSP that had come there, and your lawyers will not have cause to do an inquiry ascertaining whether it was the OSP. We have our unique methods of conducting searches, and we have uniquely designed insignia identifying ourselves, and not just by a statement that we are from the OSP. This is one such main insignia. A person cannot just show up and say they are from the OSP. It's cheap, anyone can say that. But when the OSP enters your premises, you will definitely know by our insignia, our methods, and the way we identify ourselves that this is the OSP. Our intelligence.
Supremo.
Kruma.
And some Dawson.
List of Nema phone, baby.
Yes, Supremo. Yes, you
charges a general so.
Yes.
I declare the finance minister wanted.
Wanted.
Now, okay, so the bone, you know, what's your friend saying? Was it a person is Ken? Oh, the dinner person who was born.
Ken Ofori-Atta. Mr. Ofori-Atta is 66 years old. 60. He was the Minister of Finance of the Republic between 2017 and 2024. Or China Signal. Almost say Ken wait America.
First one, almost saying
contractual agreements between strategic mobilization.
Contractual arrangements.
Arrangements between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and the GRA for the stated objective of the enhancement of revenue assurance in the downstream petroleum sector, upstream petroleum production, and minerals and metals resources value chain. There
was an agreement between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and Ghana Revenue Authority concerning the downstream petroleum sector, any upstream production, and minerals and metal resource value chain.
Yes.
One thing was
agreement,
arrangements. I say, Katasumu Mobisu Koso.
Yes.
One tia say, yes. All right. Now, second one again.
Two. He said, I've been seeing an inca. Into Papa Bano Mudin Como.
Okay.
Nancomodian and say termination of a distribution loss reduction.
Okay.
An associated network improvement project contract between the ECG and Beijing Technology (BXC).
There is agreement to be an ECG and Beijing Technology. A concern the termination of Faso. Your fuels, your light won't send me. No more see Katuani and send baby.
Okay.
And what is here, see Beijing for China for video more Bejima.
Yeah.
Or more magic scaramais. Okay, what TBA. What's it then? You may be called so on ma. And one tenant was it. That contract, no.
Termination, of course, on the idea.
Because you know to come, but team say they say we see, you know, China for an edgy scan. It's a one jack, you know, TV. But the details, you know. We ain't checking we. It's your
one being on
the club back be an issue. So I'm very stout swag. And it's also no omobona
munya impusu bia.
Na munya odabobi. Na ya impusu kakra. Na sinchen.
We yi.
We also the scafontina brandy kakra si yo. No omo no mudi nkomo kakra.
3. Procurement of contractors and materials and activities and payments in respect of the National Cathedral project.
Kwa National Cathedral.
Those people that are also just I don't pass for you Supremo.
Kwa kume pass sorry to.
That's National Cathedral.
Sorry. Sorry. Kwa kume se miyanka sana friend wo so.
Supremo wa mese call no.
Friend wo so.
Miss call.
Friend wo so ntina. Asori yanka sa yade a. Manage mo. Eno bi kase wo si asori dan a.
Okay.
Manage mo.
Okay.
Ayan sorry doso. Ba ye baba kufu ado so ni nyame kwa apam. Ehye nyame bo.
Ono na pam.
Ono ni nyame kwa apam.
Okay.
Enye one Ghana ne kwa apam.
Okay.
Eno wan fa Ghana ni nyame anko ya apam. Ono no personally. Eni nyame kwa apam. Sese otimi bo ano. E ma ne be di president a. Obesi asonda ya ma.
Obesa David.
David kwa ya mrenzi asonda.
Oh, Supremo.
Kwa tani obesi asonda ya.
The biblical Supremo.
Asa ni obesi asonda ya.
Yes.
Kwa kudedi kan ni. Judges headquarters. Maybe ana judges say omo bi omo tete ye twiri ni nyina guye.
Sasa sin na nyame pe.
We yes ye project ye twiri pamu ni pa twiri guye. A case of land. And yes say ye ba bi si asoro dan. De kan omo ka kire say Ghana ye hiamu sika e bomu sika nyawe ye.
True.
Ye nko e fa so nye sika si asoro dan. Ye ne yakose nyame bo.
Yes.
Ye sika. An China Ken Ofori-Atta ba parliament be ka kire so. Ye den sa boska mu kakra.
Yeah.
They are support. Kwa kuyebe kombe shembe 58 million Ghana's dollars. 50 billion, 160 billion. Kwa ebe ya sorry honom. Obsi da bio. Any the two amanano. Neti ha. Da bio. Any the two amanano. Neti ha. What the 58 million dollars na ku two amana?
Da brother.
Na amana no ba bi sie Goliath na.
Ele da so yala.
Amana no nie.
Ya noa.
Ayamana no.
Supremo nya noa.
Amana no nie.
Amna utoma bi nyankwaje.
58 ye de si amana. Amana keke. Eno amana no ka no.
The most expensive food.
It are the most expensive food. Expensive food so. But we are the most expensive food.
Asamo.
It's the most expensive.
Asamo.
Rashad.
Hey. Asamo.
It is
I'm going to hear that part. Because maybe I'm not getting the video.
Host be or may be expensive.
So,
I could enter Cromana so if you become no food here. 5 minutes.
I'm going to who
or no for
1 million.
500.
Hey! Tan.
And also,
no, just one side.
I am not left.
Yeah, just one side.
But left is also the expensive.
Tell you for the other.
Left in the game. So right again.
Share.
I want to left.
One side, Supremo.
Tell them the horse to be expensive.
Well,
horse to be expensive. Horse to be expensive.
Yes.
What's what it? Nona. Kisaja been saying. Kwa ya mufa so to ni bi kwa ya mufa so ma contract bi ni ma bi e course no mentiase we dem bra na be chechire mu kire me
the procurement of contractors na sem loka ajaye bo sem loka
ajaye
ro aka da so mo yuke wayi
ajaye a oro no e ma be fo de atoro so repu omo no oro no kemie
oro ni na so mo
ai bi ke o kresi mo ndu kwai o bi se be ka se be o me chechire di mu na njira o
sa ajaye so Supremo number 4 activities and payments in respect of a contract awarded by the Ministry of Health, initially commenced by the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives to service Ghana Auto Group Limited for purchases and after-sales service and maintenance of 307 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter ambulances for the National Ambulance Service.
Okay, National Cathedral, ambulance. Okay, I want them.
Yes.
Say, I want them, baby. Say, one. The purchase itself, problem room.
Yeah.
As after the purchase, and also the service and us, and on a euro, I go for the Banuba, say,
yeah,
the boy who Nigeria, the boy who Nigeria, your man 5 years contract, say,
some con Quasas and Anoka now need more.
5 years on service and a scared man. It can even buy twice of the Obama service for 5 years, and all that. I say no church the movie on over here.
Okay.
Because on shall tell them once. Come fast all the contracts, the purchase of the ambulances, just a name be brave. Okay. I need trim henya one chassis. Offer one church the moon Emra.
Supremo 5. Payments out of and utilization of the tax refund account of the GRA.
Ghana Revenue Authority. When they see can you never Tika the bomb man who buying Tika to 209 say we here say a quiet hand was see a quiet Jerry Sikana Jinano. Was it quiet? Your 2 years can be free on any tax and refund beer will be on way as will be tax refund will be on way so David Diamantino Otia tax 2 million will be at Yakumano 3B. Mentiasie, Kwaku Mentiasie. Etikan of Rate, Nanayao, Minim say. Yes, we are. Lawyer be catch so we are. It was indefinite a year of quarter baby. Okay. But menintum, yaw menintum. It remain 2 options. Bra. And your lawyers let me hear. Okay. One casabra. Be church in some chair. And yes, I'm a show by force. Eddie Wabam will be church in some Eddie am I. Well, for us, we know what you say. Enra. Read because what the feel. Okay. The lawyers troll letter by say, or more. In front of you, what to quay. Or man and a bush of 4 friends say, Da, hello, wouldn't ye. You want them to conform your Bahanum. Now, conform by no really put do a year 10. I push a police uniform. A move 4 as a military uniform. A more castle me security for. And no mobile, no more say. OSP and I authorize almost may investigating him a Kosoa. And he may have a document in maybe here. And by force bugura the fear in the bedroom the walls. It's Sanyama such a it's always been confirming. Say yampa. One as soon as someone could guess animana. Always be casting the both for us. What do you take me for? Me, my friend, may invite you and say, Omra, no, but I'm in church. Yes. And you catch them and say, yeah, me, woman, I must be a strong baby. Now, I hear me say, as you see me so say, yeah. A Ken Ofori-Atta and a child one man boys are best as an about the con. Oh, really? I was a minimum. Mensoma will be a mao. A friend of my friend. So, one man, the force. I don't know what what can some be including a national service scam your course? Oh, national service and come investigation. Say any more leaders and no one here. It's here, baby. Lucky. He said Japan is coming from the NPP party. I think he was in another chambers, right? Yes. He's working in another before. Yes, in another boy, Ankasa. And say one OSP, boy patriotic in Tino or Kwama Ghana. No, a GC Kadiamai. Kwaku, baby, I be doing. Supremo Medas Beam na Yamo Ira, Kiseja Biabaso. Yeah. He has been silent. Kakra. Mechanics, I don't just 1 year Jumau. Oh, yeah, because so you'll be out to monitor on my platforms now, what X. Yeah. Any Facebook now, once are constantly on my day in Q4 details to say these people are wanted. Yes, you person, you know, we didn't comment, you know, or more years, but then I think I'm buying now and said, don't who knows about public. Oh, so I feel about and I make us buying now. I need to America and the silence and 1 Now, when you stand when it comes to the office of the special prosecutor, especially this particular young man, I think say fine young man. Now, okay, Supremo me stands in here. Right from last year, me stands in here. Time man, Papa Martina me do on. Yes, a very loud person. Yes, on one maumbu says I know de Martina me do. On maumbu nyoma so. He told Ghanaians to say, Papa bi e okuma say o mama nyama adwuma. And you will be a here, dear, mamma, no.
and the kusu as papa bang because your mouth be beer names away yet. One was a papa be what's it? So your friend and out of Danko for one woman.
When the mother serpent of corruption.
Son kind, that is how he actually described him.
Yes.
That's how not describing.
What's a corruption behind him never?
I know Okoye. Okoye new red job by now. Ghanaians were very happy with this man because one, we're very young. We felt to say obey my year, Jumano. Ache. And giving the necessary resources be here. Back with the history now what kind of one papa no ebia and you be here be the man said the way bit my year one yanka bia nsem supremo na papa nso start so see like how see man in adwuma now I start to cry there I started free judges so and the honey dey na have me power because I felt so cool bia o man bia bit me abo na se kofifa fasa aside na se we just said the Chris money year rant here wa here near kotutu dream see and judicial system ni here the problem beba it's Mr. Judges issues no cry there. Me for once, man, Tiasia da. I don't call him. Judges are corrupt. Me a special prosecutor. Yes. Me the case be a court judge anymore. Judges are no about to go. Me the court no about to go. The court no about to go. And me feel said no. Judges na mam come me nyamajuma. Emra no so na okuta. Wo na okuta mra. Court system so what the court for A na say A amfa ye de ko B amfa ye de ko C amfa ye de ko D. Exhaust to sa we ni na avenues na wo ho ni na. But so what the betu ye trim say judges semwa we yes sir umpo woni mumre na aka che say judges semwa we na ne ye won che ye ni mumre bia and say do be me ye judicial system ni ndi to the extent say asem si a instead say the father appropriate channel no ye de mra na be say ensem ehona na me gina ho afa ya hwe ya oman no na ye ntimi enni mra so na afa oman no ye ne number bia ni si ye ne nam na bohuna afa obi so bia na o hye ne mfunu mu no o hye ne fum because office the special prosecutor come now to a team say asem na kokopie court to cry judge from wow sane bia me metia say but e bi so na nya san no na patche it is an nsem ne de mantia say da room mantia say do e ba ya babesi ya mame Cecilia Dapa so you say Cecilia Dapa de na ye chechire papa yin say gu na chi ene ye bo ne ye say de otutu Cecilia Dapa ye bi Cecilia Dapa de megina bebe na megina say mame no bebe na ugina ne ye Supremo. Na ya pa obia no ojiju obia. Supremo first of all. Okay, yanko. Cecilia Dapa. Yes why ye ska gu dem pass na ne made foodi. E na ye hu. E na amount for the petition but special minister investigate in my. Yes. And what tone is a friend. Yes. What tone is a friend na. Yes. And then the president of Ghana publicly comes out. Catch Ghana for so. Whatever way you want to mean say we enkusi aga. Enkusi re. You be vindicated. Yes. You know, so I wasn't in support of that. The writing of that. It is up to him to prove some many are corrupt business. Supremo. But when was a woman you because ya or minor. Na ye set it radio to any shemrantia kama you JD ma point to one. One more year. Na samai this get to papa mama account. Na samai. Na was samai. What the embago to account to buy ye na samai. Or the embago to so. Samai na fane bra no me chichi. Samai ben. Na samai. Or this cannot to account. Na samai. Account that was account to my account to my bankers instructions say bosumi bia sika 1000 cedis. In free trigger account mumram account ma ebe free ho aba enti no sama na ne de hefa ensam na ba yedi na no na hu nkyeremu wo ho but sometimes one way ya ekwan ya ebe fa so ya de san kofo ya nyankopod mo mu di anim ama o man na koso no ya hwe ya how ebe position wo mo no supremo ye be ya ama o mo nye attractive kura ma politics na kura nya attractive men ka so mo ntimi nya corrupt on bet my corrupt but ye papa no kise jaba na ye na sede say o prove mo bia hu say ade na ye so clear say nipa na ye corrupt say na ye ba be 100,000 Ghana cedis and that's $100,000 wo dem a eno just so bo krono na nya ye me metima tina be dia ka so bo krono o betima ka say nya krono but enu nti na wo ho no prove mo bia hu say sika we ye krono sika we nya krono sika be da na ye hu o sanitation ministry when am I onye ho no oba no me hu say these are documents when you're free sanitation ministry, documents document between sanitation ministry and GhPage. And then almost GhPage in there, almost GhPage in quarter gata ABC dim. But Sikana Diamo almost on Moncongo, ye fair to require audit no, and Comu yes got 20,000 Ghana cedis, but a more $100,000 US. No yet more prove But so do no kind of say, why not throw?
Afi.
Your politicians don't know who dealing know.
Committee. What's say? Some may be discovered to account. Size can have been
Oh, Supremo! The Ghostbusters Supremo!
Somebody discovered go account.
Yes.
And a Marco court say, says can have ban. Minyantia say.
Yes.
But says can who bit more any days your money.
Yes.
Say, Tedia, maybe some me in junction to so.
Yes.
The minyada, Jina Mishede, so. Me really say, we see Cabin walk away. La court is one thing. Me man of Quaman go in his car.
It is a quarter car.
Saturday,
I don't know when I
have a yes, scarf.
Well, there be until because all kind of you are not also being fair to the young woman. I have to say any. Ebiani any veteran and not the young beautiful old woman. I mean, but any young old Cecilia Auntie Abna. Ebiani veteran ye. Shade na ekoso. Okay. Ebisi water asase, ebisi mental asase, ebisi wo property wa ha, ebisi mini property wa ha. Yeah, I was say enisi e kan ya no keke o. O card na no approve. Oka se nipa no o ni property e wa ha sei wa mpekwan papa so no onya ya sa okuje to ablakwa ne nam hoyi na yes wako o ni property bi o baabi na wontimi improve ne e kan sa na se edama no na mekeka I'm not being fair to okuje to ablakwa
ma David de make na wonya ntimase
David sa se be na ye ya ma ye
give me the opportunity
when man opportunity no wo dwuma no enti se nipa no e ma opportunity ne ma wonya then you come out and tell Ghanaians say these are ekwan ya me fa so me fa kwan we so measures we nam take here. But office wey mama kwai mama nya investigation na was enti abusu afọ mesere mo adwuma no ye de mama ba mitimi nya bi mi ja mama
no ba yo be su ya wo se da bi
na ko so jai because mama che wade matem na medu matem subi mo meba matem na medu figure meba o matem na medu o ma yehu se ne office no kra na nya ready one enkofo ohi omo ne o ma ye adwuma no kra emfa o se bi ikrata bia ne abatu o ma yehu ye ana o jai nti sa no why na don sabe point no na do danko akufu ado but who is second person no ka pa na so the source sa ama ya na you say no any ade no that's serious what the mention as
it was
no who dey ya ma on man tell no mabawa cars bia pe bia dey amount it is so wie enyoma bia o say dey ma bia dey ma o be so otu kwan na nya papa ni otu kwan call FBI for her say ono ya ma no opportunity amna ko FBI nyina o yes Kiseja be ko US ni FBI for
Kiseja ko no personal issue.
No, I'm saying say the issue of your man kwa man adwuma. Eni ho anene one finance minister. Ato abeka che honorable abeka che say your man kwa man nya adwuma. Vet here do for money nyina ye pa che o ma say masa munya papa no nkwa na adwuma. Na abeka say your man kwa man nya adwuma. Say say eni je adwuma no to. Maybe they no supreme. Now back to the issue. In some now boss na aye. Initially me kwade na mka say I feel say this particular administration or play smart movie said they be at this particular government e be so and he's working. I didn't na make asa. Aban yan start ye kra na Euro JDM ST Euro. Yeah. Ede emu lawyers akese o mutra de. All loots ede mu journalists form investigative journalists. Ede Euro ablakwa awie emremu oni koku ba ko junior on de bia obey intercept
o documents ba
any Euro kofi buache so hwe tim ya tum sa ano de onya start ye kra no so monye ye nhwehwemu ma me na me hwe ba bia nneoma bia akwa akwhyehye se enhye ba bia ya pekwan a ye befa so a ye betimi a recover sa nneoma ni nyina supreme wadaroma for no report de ma
attorney general
but say special prosecutor
but say attorney general
so I feel say what's the deal omo ankasa no special prosecutor ankasa no when they were in opposition as omo nshara nyada ayini sa because they felt say na eye avenue bia dey ba be
yeah which one to be
ana ankosa mamenka no sa ankosa nti say no ba ye no wontimi nza nko yiwani mu nkonko hye ne bebre and I don't know enkoma akoso between the attorney general and the special prosecutor. I don't think that there has been any official meeting.
The reality of the matter is attorney general supersedes the OSP.
But also
the constitution of
Ghana. But on by no, they make can say so many meetings na ekoso. What's the deal? We won't say bia regional minister we know we are couldn't come we know.
Me who say attorney general no OSP share.
Officially me who e bia no makọ but hu ya nti na ahwefo ano betimi aboan. E bia so far wo de where ye adwuma na aba beduru ha. E documents na wo. A wo be pese bia ye beboa na ye pussy ye hu bibia sa. I think say Kisi Jaben really wants to work. He really wants to work. And so he really wants to get yes, and he really wants to get the attention of the government. It's my memory out. Now me make statements in here a big fish. The big fish what I said because he can come out and then call out for anybody. Oh my bet me bossy obet me but
strategically somebody
yes, someone who has served from 2017 to 2024. Some part of 2024.
And the person is so close to the president.
And he's so close to the presidency.
And the portfolio also is huge.
Huge. And I share no man also our boss say on ten once on no meaning common. A nyoma ya kan want some kroma pa. Ah ni na so to say can the woman heavy. Yeah. It's I feel say he wants to make a statement. He wants to indirectly or directly
advertise.
Tell the government say me wow. It is a mobile maybe I won't pay attention to me and na saa nyoma we na me and trust me enkodu Friday no both a government be so saa asem we mu morning shows omo reps no me nkasa government omo reps no omo ba be so morning show abeka ho asem abebo na baso gidi ama se meeting bi akra nko so omo betena se na start edi nkomo
say whether they are going to maintain him
whether they are, yes because say ya wo kroma say ya hunu say enkofo bi ya appoint wo mo say the latter part of we know say a year during the administration of Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo omunyina ya started the job position from onsem menim say the papa we dey nte emra no menim say the kafa say ye betimi yin afiri ho edo foforo abehye ho ana so no ne dey ne say ne city that one I don't know but then finance minister ekwan a ono so ka say ye bowra ne fie na say say dey na a bit tricky e nyoma na asipan ni bi ana duru ba bia otwa bi na de bia ya dance ye maame abnada pa ya maame if you also because sir
you can fear near court or
yes.
Some for the BBM.
I think say eno na Amakisi Adabina worried more. If I'm being fair to him.
But
because what's the first one
with full authority.
Yeah, exactly. I think say that is why he's worried. If I'm being fair with him. He's worried because ibiesida into easier. Say omoba be kasa atren a ampankofo be ja tum say nice all the practice akwan afa so dey adwuma no osuma drone na cars no so di so no ma ba refi o no ma kwa check no ma nti no wa ma me kasa ni tiri wontem a ye be kasa masa na say we ma Mrs. Abnada pa dey and the same thing the course nti no say sa na course dey anyway so ye no kre enu nti no wa kire ne bad nti won so wa kire bad
yeah
wa kire bad so bi ba no nkuta sa bad na eye easier so ba be ka kire say I work with the office of the OSP but badge no intimi identify say a authentic enough Mr. Omini Hoshi. I feel say early days yet. Papa no so to buy.
Papa no say or indefinite yeah. We didn't do it because no one
okay.
So and also say and also do onyintum.
But first of all what to buy? Wa contact airport of one say wa phone.
It looks like Onikroma.
Na all kono. Oh, it's in the do baby na OSP go for. So odi ka so ohia a particular date no.
He wasn't here.
He wasn't here.
From what I understand, yes. He said, "What was he? Was the lawyers nearby? And almost unia."
Into Onyabutre. I don't think that somebody like. I don't think that somebody like using the word fugitive. Too harsh. Onyabutre. But Onyabutre, said him dika he's trying to make a statement and say, "I am here. If you give me the opportunity, I'll work." So opportunity now is supreme. And yes, I mean to you. And yes, I mean now will. But that time, I felt to say, if he feels that he's being frustrated enough, and can make a second statement, I bet my Ghana for any bomb was no, sir, mother of four serpents, and then Papa Nekano. Not a yes, so true. And I feel say Ghana for you to by time on Coco Tuabano. Say, no, you're not to tell about me. Say about me, and soon to tell no about me. Say, and I point to tell about me, Ghana for a booty. And Ebiana or 10 seminar there when he's given the opportunity, he's going to work. On your money, you know, quiet there, rich hands, Biana, Bibia, Supreme.
What did I come as one?
With your Mother Roma, me call a hawker.
Yes, I want to be a friend.
But
yes, Supreme.
I still feel, say, that probably there is a law backing it. But what Diana OSP need Attorney General to me?
No,
because OSP, he was supposed to fast track this corruption related cases and them. Because we say basically everything goes to the Attorney General. Say Obi Koshi, Obi Krana, the court, say Yeah, train Attorney General.
Yes.
It's everything goes through Attorney General. It's maybe a bit delay Niema. But OSP was supposed to fast track Niema. Why appoint fully functioning institutional? We wouldn't be able to come to
and no na ya na manko for complain no. And then okasa aya na odi kan say ebia na aban na set our office no. Omodern band they were trying to protect their own. And anything na no omonye ne sa na. It's a new one aba. New one e buy no. OSP no kra na e ka na niso ade hunu ho ana enka ho. Obekam.
Ontimi nkoso.
And say no parliament mra I think almost said that pass. They went through the actual process. And the anti-crime no bit my first one be here free. Say a crime be here dia omu jan was
movement is going to be functioning because
yes.
money panya adwuma.
And anything America say opese omo mu so ho. And when given the opportunity is going to work. Anything a big fish on the abano because a big statement and one making no. So the now going to be how different. Yes.
You work on Frata I feel said also so be kasaniti.
No yare don't lawyers na kasama no
yare no tamo yare kra no finance minister e ka so resign because yare kra ofi here tamo na yare ya man force we nya covid yare na den no yare no ene kra ka so resign ofi here no one minister be ka say papa wo yare ko ene kra wanko na tamo here say wo dey 20 minutes conversation na be ka so yare bra yini nkomo na sa ko sa wo yare why papa we dey wo ba white na bra ye twen na yenidi hu
no what the Rachel can simbo
I say
also who abranti bu studio
okay
your friend ko na sa ko he should stay away from public office. This statement from him shows he is prone to corruption and our public purse is not safe near him.
Yay kwaku be diska
it will be a studio here friend kwaku bia no man so nko
yes we be diska
yes sir obey public officer.
Kwaku so dey prep no for presidential
Supremo
it's in Montomo
Supremo parliament in there
Hobede kwaku enche ne trigger bedin ko ye enche bia ye ne no bedin ko na yamana kwaba yi na de wo bia no yeso ya gia dey every ni hono because but ensem ne do so ti minim se me fa last one bi ntwamu mra na yeba yakohonom de ya
I fam bo hit ni wura ni mu na afi
yes na ye fa ngura ni mu kwago ye baba o tabala kasa yankohwe ni video no bra wakasa yi ye hwe no bra.
These days instead of us saying Jesus did it, Jesus is the way, Jesus is the healer, Jesus is the savior, we say things like the grace on this house will deliver you. Or a man of God will say, the grace upon my life will open doors for you. If you touch me, you've touched grace. And then new one that I'm hearing these days, there is blessing on this altar. This is the altar I prayed and God heard me. Where is Jesus in all of these things? Where is Jesus? The witnesses have chosen to be the light so that people will believe in them instead of the light they must point to. These days, instead of us saying Jesus did it, Jesus is the way, Jesus is the healer, Jesus is the savior, we say things like the grace on this house will deliver you. Or a man of God will say, the grace upon my life will open doors for you. If you touch me, you've touched grace. And then new one that I'm hearing these days, there is blessing on this altar. This is the altar I prayed and God heard me. Where is Jesus in all of these things? Where is Jesus? The witnesses have chosen to be the light so that people will believe in them instead of the light they must point to. These days, instead of us saying Jesus did it, Jesus is the way, Jesus is the healer, Jesus is the savior, we say things like the grace on this house will deliver you. or a man of God will say, the grace upon my life will open doors for you. If you touch me, you've touched grace. And the new one that I'm hearing these days, there is blessing on this altar. This is the altar I prayed and God heard me.
Wow.
Supremo.
Yawa pakasa.
Yes.
Yawa pakasa na
Yes.
yabe so.
Yes.
But before that, my mention pa mi no mi ansa bi. Ma mention Empress.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Mention Empress. Empress bi obi ano. Mention bebre, mention pa. Wow.
Supremo.
Remy Spices. Remy Spices say men kan cha do for, men kan che ahwefo atiefo nyina say eba aduane se wonu aduane na se opese waduane ye de obi ono aduane kra ne nsanka onte se me
Yes.
awura keche se me bo aduane a wo se aduane siwa na ehome obi ono onya de sa amane hawo enam no asana ba cheche nam no bibia no you Remy Spices ba cheche aduane no fa cheche nam no bibia ebe kama aboa amana ye kama pa sa so no eye anas boy se men kan che se ye POP dia eno wane anas boy so no ono wane POP hene kese ba ko pa wo kroma no ase bra no onye POP ma ona bibia entoto ye na it doesn't matter where you are anas se te bia no obedi wo djuma amana ye kama Zalbi construction say osifi osi adan pa bra no so fie no ma wo say opese started from scratch anas we sie wie na opese correct na ma bia yebetimi ayamon dam ne so na pese treaty a yebetimi ayamon Italian graviato ye ni nyina bi stamp concrete deposit floor ye ni nyina bi fa na man free na ye hu kwa yebetimi aboa ama ofie no esi ne dadam aye kama best deal door to door shipping ye UK ye ne de ne ma free UK e ba Ghana no ya gidi obi atie nka se opese odo ne ma ba Ghana na wunya problem wunya ususanso bi aso be ba ne ma ne bi ayera eso ate debi best deal for abefa wo niema no baby apese de kɔ ne de bɛkɔ ama wo so opese e befa niema no ɛwɔ hene frɛ opese de kɔ ya akyekyew ye de bɛkɔ ama wo ni problem 85 number no na frɛ na best deal ye mefa niema ɛfa nkomo 3p garlic mixture say the uti o ya tele mitie me ye ya mekasa mitiri mu ya ebi no bo so ye kam wie ya bi si ekyere na mekɔ hwɛ si wona ye be no bi immune system na ye weaker wono bi e bɛboa wo se menstrual pain unana ititi ye be sort ni nyina kama blood pressure was low sugar level was low and so ye be yan adwuma mo your pharmacy store shop bia no kwa wo se mepe 3p garlic mixture obenya bi anom na so pedodo atu so dia free 0248928824 na ye moa wo let find money up say men kan charge for men kan check Ghana for say wo say this guy for UK Canada and US and one let find money up. Promo code abe use a obenya cashbacks GhPage use lamfi ninya so mfa so bebre yen charge free say this kana free and they sounded like me say this ka anko and yakoteme ya hakime debi use lamfi money akwa
Supremo.
Yura ye papa ICGC panyini
Yes.
Otabo.
Yes.
Wase kamia ye say ye Yesu so na sinchen. And akoye me altar say talk to them. They are making too much noise. Talk to them. Wase me kan shadow for say kamia ye say nyamisu na frim. Nyamisu no afrim. Me altar say de metimi aye nie de metimi ye ni o bra me ye mehwem o say edum nyamija. I don't know. We are Christian. Method is just here. What on you now? Sorry. We read the Bible. I don't know.
Also, told you now. Sorry, read the Bible.
What told you? Sorry. What got
so bro, me go be that. You could junior ko about 2 days pe.
Sir, now who read the Bible also?
They been
read. Rope and play one sorry.
Been play rope yeah. Me ye ne
backbenchers
floor members no.
Okay. Now okay dey be.
You say Ohima Mercy. So na tono na say na ne kunu no.
There was in Bible Yankopon so nya ne kunu.
Asem.
Ya men ka hwe oboa.
Say wo ha mo pa me say din we na Jesus. So the boss anyo. Supremo de papa na ka na ye no kre. But then I think say kasa. On say Now no one ever catch us or more preach of Funukran or Mukran prophet major, right? Sometimes so be camber of Fubri, that's what that we are until the oka. Yes, and Luntina or minor. Ayana ye can't corruption, Anna yina any war or more bam F1. And no more ya Benjamin F1. Seeing you mate for ya ton watching your tone toes and you never corrupt. I asked her, ya corrupt Obi ton kinky. Most kinky now or tono. Supreme big Jina wa better things in no so. David Bow Nimna no at but any pana or teacher and call bank. Now say big fish be ban Nazi enough from Waka Queen's Kama. No, wolf. Say Obi any patchen will be. Eti ayana baby. But because ebia ba ko camera of nintin you who say what there. As a bonino, who as a what there won't control. Sa pepe na adnai. Asem na waka. Sa when you touch me, you get then yaka na ba be normal.
Benya normal.
But enya normal sa.
Okay.
Na yesa papa nso atwe adwene de akoso. Minim de kaminya full sermon na committee. I would want to believe because every kra na ono kra no consciously wakabida. But na adwene kra anko so.
But enya papa we na
Capital Bank no ye executive board chairman.
Eti you we mo na di Capital Bank
sika do hwema Capital Bank sika no ono dem atoisi.
It's really role no play.
No, you're executive board chairman.
You know, you role play role.
No, I don't want to trim.
Debbie.
I don't
know. I mean, the page mentioning got to.
Apart from Jesus, I don't know how many page mentioning got to.
So Jesus, I'm of it. This is one of them. Quantity of feeling.
I let you know. Or let you call you. I
don't hear you anymore. Never watching what tablet to how imagine Jesus and Virgin on no tablet.
Now, at least one who live TV in Pie be born Bob Tons to then there's also the coin. Cannot correct. Jesus and Virgin or no tablet. One of my friends say, Reverend Day
say,
oh, so table.
Sanity.
It's in I can't be
said the engine to
David. But Brofone, oh, say, as some man. You will ask them all.
My dinner. I feel them about Mamma Yanika.
Oh, there's some now. So the baby. Oh, Naga said, yeah, but so many money now, Quaje. But so many money say, Mema don't be now, but who's a no a mood because of Casano and then Tiasiana, because a tree. But sounds no. It's much easier. See a target here so for now. Omusa for Monfancha, Munim Denon cost to be na tree now no Mocano. Who's an easier say week in, week out, or Moons and Baba. I tell more the Buffalo preaching the beyond. Because Buffalo yet I had yet seen this artist by in Tien could deep. Yeah, but as some now can they true. On Sena me or Tanosono. Grace no woman mimuno. What happened to Jesus? What I say? Yes. It is about time we say, Anka you preach as no more wing na be a sorry man any home. And I make us say, do be a spiritual fathers. Say, be a me a sophocatoa. And I'm your papa tabella, sorry. Say, do see preaching of. Ubos a mafa. Say, Adiana Okano. A ye. Say, enye. The spiritual father sin and walk into bones and men's mafa. Yes, I know, man, and I you can't get in a net deso. It won't say, Mr. Benica said, the unction upon my life. Oh, that, okay, I am a day. It's an immense opportunity, Namusman Mountain platform, Biana, Namus market, unction upon my life. But I would do baby, I was see who baby a Jesus, baby room, baby, and say Jesus, baby room. I did why a why, me who say a why, I did your ones, me who say your why. It was, oh, to promote, Minim, I did say more TV so. Ah, wherever who. Baby, to make us say, how can I say, me, my boy, when you're quite and my boy, when my boy, when you're sick. So, because one Madonna say about the amount about maybe the amount, make my dear. Sando Maninga, a true baby, Minisania refuse. Say, I nay, a cacabin some more. Say, yeah, not I refuse. Jesus, I will require me a chin to me. Who's the 31st night to answer uncle? I don't need a and I was saying, Debbie, Ubasakran and Yiggy. I know the Otano, yes, you didn't Debbie. But at some, oh, yes, you didn't Casa. The yes, you didn't Casa, I don't know where the younger. This time I saw some now. And Tina, I do my now, you know. I also said, we wouldn't answer so to him. And to Shatawali, we would no longer. Wanka.
Jesus and off.
Dem say kwai abefa
No,
so abeka.
Jesus and off.
Why okay? Because ba ko be dey friend say dey Moisha call no. So a giant chia.
So for every.
Dem not the parents ana. Percy.
So Percy.
No
kwaje baba.
Baba yeah. Baba so na here adwuma no. So Percy so da.
Ebe dia.
But those are altar na sem no supremo. Papa no. Reverend notable in the road ka asem pa kire no. Enye obia ni nya na adom no obia ni nya free Yesu.
Okay. It's all nim dey share no altar.
Only nim dey share altar na say. To ka kire say bra never be tap into the glory of me altar na say into the den of me altar na. Obeko ba wonim
at the question
yeah. Wunya dey free.
Ko we ntikro na kwaku monsam go tu obi dey.
Yes. Okotu obi dey wo eyi ho ba bi na bi ho ba bi. Yes. Enti no do person kan nyina na say tie awo say ni say o ma asem na basa kwa tie nsem na wo kan ye na wo ankasa ye nipa wo nyansa wo adwene wo trim na wo ankasa process ehun say asem ye nipa yi kan because genuinely obi ho a wo kan read fi me I feel say oye nipa ya de bia obi na no ka say de ebi ko no kwa ni refi amana ka bibi sa ada but eto aso a no say nipa we no I wasn't yes into watching adwena koso na me ni na supremo
abusafo ya but so for Percy
there no so for Percy no hey so for Jesus am openya o she
not going to obeso bohosa
this is Sophie Morisha bana so abusafo Morisha still na dey that 6,000 then now cash na da
unya no limit rent me nyana
minim there go find me
kwame we dey mama mi nchire wo
obetiri say mama mi I just saw here chiro be chiro no me no that was what chia so for
na fe no
dem wo crowd chia so for
so Moisha wo be fa na kwa sorry yet Ghana na video ba bonte Moisha wo ato no so for bi si wo na obi nyina ye Moisha na nti o te wie na ni nua ba me be chirim so ro kwa ndi so for no me pa ma che wo e de so for ne o mani nye ho because Moisha fia wo nante yes, I want to auntie for the first time. Then he poured in an auntie. Baba be with him. Bab obey or that stretch so na baba na man auntie. It is what did you see na kase? Oh, buana, no, buana man auntie. That's na baba glory no. O kase watch baba glory. You say baba kuku a fight nima. So on him we should be because wa bre ama kwara auntie. So for persons who did the TV so you interview.
But I think it's a
Baba in India na any some person.
Baba
some person. Oh, that's Baba the one for you.
Nini abem na da bi oni se chire kono. Ese Baba na dem.
And so for person no so ehun camera no say ni pay na nam hoi.
Da bi Baba no. Tio. Wo so for person no.
Yes.
Obi na den ba na dam for na den ba ho. And wo so for person. Wo si free ni kam no bai. Obona na camera to say mama na nanti for the first time. Abusia for say wonu kra baba hwe na mana wona nanti
ana de nso eni eni ehun ne di adanse
baba no we Yesu nim ho hwe
ba de eni ehun ne di ho adanse supremo
etabio etu o chese baba nya wi ana
ye de eni ne so pe ye gas baba nya ba eni ne so pe na ko na so pe so ai but obi twa agako bibi so ha o say bia baba de no Dr. Angela B wo YouTube no so afiti de okay say bia wat ho asem de a or say he is referring to Usubempa. Cause yeah, the anymore right in there. Okay. He is referring to Usubempa because he recently asked his members to touch his left shoulders to reform their lives on his altar.
Hey, and it's a video no
Dr. Angela. Ebia ono no fa no say asem ni asem ahia is a video net me abasa na dia dey feel say yeah sana Dr. Angela and so my another side to which I say en confirm
me nya video no kra me nya hu video
ana Rashad ese inka information into mu quick answer for
prophecy ana
Jesus and officer say ebia na obeda was a kwame trigger information aba
because Jesus offer some prophecy for about stone.
On say ebusu adwuma yi supremo ye na ebusu for South Africa ye no more US ne ade na sisi na Mr. Richard Ando e ka kire say anyone in all the states that are affected by the snowstorm okay say recent Loma ye editorial beyond California wildfire we na ne we say those who are affected by the snowstorm please take heart, take care of yourself and drive safely to anywhere you go. especially people in the DMV District of Columbia. Now, Hannah, you know, no, so I say
District of Columbia. I say what Washington.
Yeah, Washington. Yeah, Supreme. They also, Washington D.C., Maryland, Virginia areas. Drive safely. It's crazy driving around. It's a war sharing. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, I careful. But when Jesus are on who? So Bible say Nyankopon nya hwe abra won na di nche.
Oh, Jesus ahomfeni ho. Oh no professor ho a.
Chata be wunu hu ye.
Send your ha.
Chata mkran chata wo US. No
US and catch no.
They be so buy.
Sa. Ya samu krum ha say.
Kwame. Ya mo kwa baby.
Rashad me Joso.
Kwa wo kai bra Kwame.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Usa for mama sama me guest akwa baby. Me ne eye Kwame trigger. And e be twa we pioneers of Kumawood.
Yes.
Mo maji Kumawood see ho no. He was one of them. But Kwame trigger na no be anymore. Me ankasa kwa me ni mudi ankasa o.
Kwame trigger no say Barun bi ameko mama ndi nkan sanchia wati for. Na minchia me fans ne adofofo nyina. Kwame trigger ye din bi amedin no Kwame.
Okay.
Nti me call high school no. Me family we be na your friend a trigger.
Okay.
Also the Kwame sa. So no we ja me na me pick a trigger no.
Oh school be.
High school.
Me call high school because school be yes me breaking it be hard.
Ni eta you dey na.
Stop
the influence in change.
The cool normal organizing to kakra abo so communicate for kusia.
Asa for higher na paramity.
Oh za
the Boza house here.
Oh za.
Oh yeah. Omo for bi we nim here.
Na one na mo enche Christopher wa SSB because one no ko prempe o.
Za capacity there was there trifo. Ana mo kan say.
Trepas. Okay, nti ene ma akonya side the dean trigger.
Yeah, nti movie ni mo no na on say afena obi a use nickname ni ade. Na me pick Kwame trigger no. Ti me am din Frank Blay.
Frank Blay.
Yeah, BLAY. Me din the Blay.
Wow.
Yeah.
NPP former national chairman.
What did you relate to? What did
Freddie Blay? Sure.
Yeah, it's me with Dean Pan, but because of sunset, whom I would know, now I just wanted the name be
you know, easy to catch on.
Yeah, and I'm a far Kwame trigger.
Okay. Yeah, better rap.
Yeah, me ramu pa the story the Jibra. So me fan said 2012 no me call yeah courses kakra bi or Gallywood. I think someone you know Gallywood. Through that, first na me costumier, na me name girl be a friend of Fiona.
And why said so?
So send the baby.
But Fiona me start see Fiona the yes ejuso if I stand to be corrected. Ejuso na one of the producers near friend of Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, so ni Bobby very good. Inti ho and ye ne kakra and costume na me be meet famous. Okay. Famous multimedia. Famous, yeah. And famous na ohumi no catch me say where them so mama come story now. And famous woman no say no Kwame. The way I was sitting there, ubetimi adan. Mama na camera mu so da. Because no mo ya me so da be because me din kan hu sika no. As all kwa be ma kakra ne ade o ya actor so sika na say na say che. And famous for so ya na later on the location be no frame me. And now, yes, Kwame, I have a script for you. Timidru Yanosi, you are the leading character for this. Just like that. And the movie title was Nipenim Guasie. Okay. And I made the start TNT. Because from Fiona, famous, maybe I could call Batman, Honey, idea, but then we'll come to that stage. Until Honam DB Ra moving him from Gallywood, Nanam DB Ra.
Which way, I don't know.
Was in between the years of 20 was a Miramu year part 2012. Yeah, me find
Satan na kuma original na
so papa. And Isaac Amwa Conso, true Isaac Amwa, many Isaac Amwa Conso Kotana Fie, and no, so it was hand to hand. Like now, we won't conform Buame or more. True or Momon am who famous.
Okay.
True Fiona am who famous and so. So it was hand to hand, like amount for boy, yeah.
Why in that way when the mua kakra dia ne mua obi se me musa say na bray wa ware na ba worry
there be me worry. Yeah.
Oh,
But me
Oba. Okay. By choice, I won't worry, and I say, "Open here and maybe."
Okay. One say, and then me didn't can say. Me fan say me took one me na me nyina ne sa but na me be. You me fan say yeah. Enti aware there. Yeah, there na me twen kakra nsa no my day. My worry.
But feel the way ready.
Oh yeah. But obi wo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So could be anyone there. Christopher Onya Gilby.
Yeah. On kwado sa rich condos.
Rashad de minimum no obe pema to asem ansa no. Oh, say me amaboa me ho na
ma. Rich condos one.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what me. All of a sudden, we just left the movie scene. Now, a co-form ninja who said, "What's a man paying for me to share?" And I say, "How was it like?"
Well, who said movie no na. It drew baby ni trapper because me free famous so called Batman. Into na you call near the tran more into as a all canon. Na afe e ba from kakra. So I even me production a friend Dirty Girl.
Okay.
Into me Toma this guy, the friend Chief Ventures. Says yes, so call Canada was a visa.
Okay.
Yeah. So me ton and afe it take time for me to get the money. Like me ton na until and my stress in this area, mano, they are a crack. Until you move on now, yes or no. Say, my Yanika crab hard. Because she's South Africa crack.
Okay.
In Pumalanga.
I heard the meaning say when you be a host at
Pumalanga. I was South Africa.
I want to listen to you call Yana.
No, hey.
Is it for how long? And I'll question.
So me free Ghana 2017 18th of February
2017 18 19 20 wow. It's 9 years in it.
You saw into the future.
No,
until I said, "Oh, but now we're going
2017, I said 8 years, right?
Yeah. I say 25
into 9, yeah. Until more na me kokobo ho kakra naija. Just have to hustle. Boy, South
African come now. What Brabon is saying because I know most people are. Hey, me South Africa, me South Africa. Home come to say what is saying.
Okay, to me experience, say me can obi gina nchen a obeka say oh no say ne yenso or ha if I my any ade. But to me experience the South Africa is a place and I'll be to me for holidays.
Okay.
Yeah. A place I'll be to me for holidays because BBB or RASH, BBB or what South Africa be abedi madams here. It's fun, it's nice, but one of the African countries almost how documents.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Africa.
Me na make it sure. Because almost system no my end be to say arbitrary. Bibia work like right itu o ma America.
And so the system no
perfect. And to say bia unya ID ni sa no man dia a bit easy now. But apart from that, Charlie, enye easy. So South Africa story there. I just say bia bisa me question no 1 2 na bia matumi ayi one but it's a jungle.
A jungle.
Very jungle.
We understand say one of the major things how you know especially Ghanaians who call drugs. I want something to say.
Okay, drugs in there easy.
Easy to get access to the drugs.
You get exposed to. Because me say crano, me call me na me who drugs wa Ghana da. Who the try me cry me what I say. But me do South Africa no. Me be who say okay, when I say it, when I say when I mandress, when I ecstasy, when I why what you say. Into easy say because of say they mingle with the whites, they grew up with the whites, they grew up with white. Into white, say the way whites live on my life. So drugs in here is so easy for everybody to, to get it. And it destroy a lot of life and so. When say utu kwanya make us say rush oha, it be crying on George, But who could drew upon to my upper say, would do hope so try no my baby.
So unko
shia offer be an obinso me too for. The whole crying for our when minister say cry would dinner the bed. A lot of people also take advantage on that, and then it become a disadvantage for them because drugs in is so easy and all of that. But in Ghana phone in answer
and it is
drugs. You know, yeah, obi wo hokra na when say life on stress. You know, when you go through depression, na udru sa stage na obi kra hu obi feel say be kra your drugs because your body be change, you know, want to mean the DE ne sanu man.
So we are far but you say
what you say. Obi cry and sanum any other. Charlie, every month you have to pay rent. Every month you have to pay rent. It's a unye juma edisika beba. You know, you ube pass it through all the stress. Until normally ne nye bibia na your drugs.
We all know stress.
Why stress, depression. Because I want to diagram be police. Oh sorry, no pa a police.
Yeah.
Me na meka. Oh sorry, no pa a police. Ube ko juma ba nyame because sometimes a bit me about you.
Just like that.
A bit me at you be near the napa to me a jailing for life. Just for crack attack. I'm telling you.
And go call for life.
Me find say for life for crying out. I mean, sentence because I'm saying about 3, you be about 6 months. Now you do back court. Into court, no so when you're lucky, you be the fee now from fee to court. And yes, as well, you be inside. Now every month be an now lawyer. Say your process. Answer. And almost won't try to get him out. They will never buy tickets.
What's what the minimum criminals? I'm pissing tickets.
We try ticket to.
It's
One guy been about free Zambia. I'm not here Juma or one of the sport Chancellor. Yechino Koshim say October nim or January 24th. No, or December something. December 24th, sorry. Or by an amity say or san could be 3 months. So after the 3 months, you know, na after any process. No one can say trying to ticket. Deportation is the better so but you have to buy your own ticket. Yeah.
Observe where the comment trigger and na ebubon komi. I mean, nima miensa. What Ghana na a Juma we movie. That time Nana we no. Was it paying well?
Rash, to be honest with you, no. Na a Juma no inside into Yakaye. To me, no.
I know movie sick even see that.
Now movie, no. Oh, a bit to me the see that. Once a movie, you know, yeah, stages. You know, maybe I will try. Will be a bit me to any skakese, but only into your skakese. But as at that time, no, I'll always thank God for that. As at that time, na me sika kra meje, na me ji, but na me ji ska. Enye sika bi omo your kakese. Because normally na me ne one director na ye ejuma. They be our way ejuma ni we no. Sometimes you're not part of the movie, but obe lobby na.
Oh, the washing.
Yeah, the washing. What you say. But most of the sika na me na air before. Most of sika me obi obe more sika, but me woman mi sika na me at all. Now I'm thinking ahead of doing the program and all of that. Say me a project be inside. And see na sika pa gidi pa there. My man said that yes sika gidi sa wo. Yeah.
What's that time no movie that start take off from? What here ni mabe 3 be na a course movie na man call from sir.
Well, sometimes maybe I'm review programs are obia what they all can say directors no muntia e kaniye and also bit me one factor.
No, to you, nye a bit me. What try na edit?
One factor to me.
One factor on. No mun shada directors ni shada.
Omuntia do akro bisika.
Producers no mun
pamba. Omusika ebi akro bisika be kwa akokam ene sa ne oma no. And na too so baby am hu ye ne say na I say ye ho am say ye ho funo Ghana kakra because of the quality,
the style and
the storyline is an because you know can same way. Most say we year jumana say into your can right? You don't have that zeal, you don't have that passion to do it because you become your mouth even quite mouth ruby crana, you don't have that feel to do it. I mean, see it's your cadia Oduro hona, you know say ye juma a business, so you have to kill it. Intina and also near Diana Mwama. You know, movie no into me and Counsellor near the other. And now, a dear man is so call for me a change of we know, who says that I'm no more to CDs. Into your mother call
digital
with YouTube.
Yeah. And then multi-TV.
Very good. Into a call YouTube, no. Now, a lot of phone didn't can't take a step. Or mama jump on that. A lot of for me are very smart.
You saw it coming.
Very good. Inti enone adia a man a call from Namikra na mean can say a call from it was just a change of movement. So see yeah na KB anke paying for no me so mo no mo paying for to have to use them sankomu hu in term and ankomu jump onto that kind of system na KB anke yen so fly as at that time. Inti enye basic only for say sikano nko but also change of movement a shift from obeko KGT na wakwakoto CD but now no wo de yen hwade bi say producer no e twa no movie right na say satam no mo kutwa master glass right obeye copy ni sa no no obeye flyers it's a whole lot of money. Now, almost say for YouTube. Uko YouTube, I will try to edit an ABB area. You just upload it. Until file phone, you don't need to go to KJT. Now, wabe CD ni sanyo. See, no idea I to me and jump on faster. Cabaneza ni crew. Almost so smart kakra. Omo jump on YouTube as CCM say, and also a bank kakra. Yeah.
Mami, emusa we, so obi tincho be ka say na mo leadership no from say the abroad no 5 pack in the film producers association and the hina Bella Samada no
the Bella Samada no na me kaidi na me ka to but common na
you feel say na omunye updated enough sana huno.
Yeah, in a way, no make me akanesa. In a way, no make me akanesa. Say be now money updated enough because say seminar acquire 19. You can say
and then to crew
and but maybe baby I'm a from CD to YouTube no. A home moment is
transition.
Very good year huno. Yeah, I know the year huno because a be there say on says active of your bad vets, your bad vet getting into Beche TV na and you say,
yeah, my friend.
Very good. What you say? Into actor no crown so no, actor no so no. Oh, say, on also this advert no. So the movie crown and also nyame adom YouTube and then a GhPage wa high. Into it the same procedure on me so abebe fa say movie ni bana say the betu YouTuber. Make me about ho. Ni abeka movie no ho asem. No bad vet. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Jumping in a year who jumping.
Mami so na menka mo say na Koda Media Films.
Koda Media Films, yes.
Koda Media Films I was so the movie for crab.
No correct.
No movies be break go that. No dey lotto agents lot of movies. But current one is streaming say Yasantoa. I show Koda Media Films. The true for be when you jikeke utifie no wani nka utifie na so why open movie papa hwe the movie ni bia tim say where the movie the storyline here catchy obehu obi say ya ma Messi say du wom obehu say akere bruwa wom obehu say konfo colleague obehu say bedi de wom atitrue for no de nipa dom nipa bebre adwo pantan mama naija eso so ewom squad wom. I know said the 5th episode cry landing.
Yeah.
It's quite enjoy asantua. Koda Media. Not subscribe. Come on. Koda. Oh,
Supremo.
Coming. Chechim the officially say a day some problem. It's not say Kwame. We say you who say the future of Ghana music moving there. And on YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, we say for now there. And yet Ghana moving
all the now, what about these streaming platforms like Netflix, like Prime Video, like
Oduro, yeah.
I don't know. You're not looking at it, yeah.
We say, famous. Yeah. So I'm saying Galamsey crowd on Netflix because me work on meeting commoners at time of person submitting a money in
now our movie on Netflix.
Oh yeah, we'll check if famous Galamsey I'm sure
I'm famous movie on Netflix. I didn't call you. There be an famous also with the movie we do on
I think so or movie on Netflix.
Yeah, offering say Galamsey.
Yeah, check it. It's time to be corrected, but Yes, I will produce a crown. Obviously, me the number now a friend. No, I confirm mama.
Enyankoye.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, say going forward, you know. Our nice movies are a Bellandina. Come here, I say, our movies are not there. And meaning the India Nigeria for Yoruba movies go, Igbo movies go on.
But I believe, sir, I know say I call YouTube, and say BBI a process.
One step at a time.
Say a lot of 4 years there, they jump to everywhere.
Yeah.
And I gonna say yeah, we take our time just to do it. We'll be any the way and we'll see working on it. And see, my whole time crack. Things a gradual process, from YouTube, you be also okay in standard because I believe say on Netflix and almost that I'm and your movie be like a number. Because we be story be or no you used to or pay one typical kind of story in the edge at 20. Yeah, be any kakra believe say producers and this and one mean so at your money that sector. Then in your bit me change.
Skit here basui. Like him yibi, chichikumu yibi, chinchina chaimu yibi, shefu yibi. Boys na be gumba. The major complaint about it say, I quite say, you know, Jimmy Miansre. You story, JB Obia, where Dr. Crop is always with me. Where a sofa crop is always with me. I don't know, say, who is say, is that the future ever boy?
Well, say, we share other movies in Ibikrana and other countries, movies now. They also, one of, maybe I'm in South Africa. So Obia or South Africa movie, are very good when it comes to movies. Most of foreign movies, South African movies,
yeah,
but
movies on Netflix.
The same way, no, almost how this funny. Inti, you been young kofua, or more be funny for no diama. Yeah, mammy for now. I won't say your mammy for you or mono. Very good. Wako Juma ba or per se, unya movie or best aka ebia. Aseni jinsi be, Chichikumo can same be 3940 and all of that. Omo yes and your money. And you won't conform so almost so much ba. They need storyline, they need adventures, and it's that kind of movie. And obia bedding. So we have what do you call? Like we're going forward. That's what I can put it. Like we're moving forward. Yeah. And money yes say bia. Obia ye comic in we are not going anywhere. No, we have people like famous also some power, any other directors near there. No more movies. I don't see it different from comic and it's annual. So you bring up both comic, serious story and adventure and all of that. Yes.
What say should we expect say you go back to the movie industry? And I say is it the only movie at one.
Oh yeah. This year my buy there. So say movie ni there no ana they start here and see my buy there may try 1 or 2 movies. Yeah.
Before you go back. Okay. Nti you know that way.
I have any about you heard directors but me project be one of the directors some power. Yeah, probably be a week from now there.
No more starting production. Now they say currently say obi here figure about ade me here na number be obi to my friend.
Oh yeah, me number me.
And one number na elder fato so my na director be share is was figure about the me here no. But triggers first not gets the feeling.
Oh yeah.
Bukai said na Benis mo be fe na no. Safina mo de mo sabe fa na sa no mo fe na no. Kwam so okay.
Rashad de
Mpumalanga ho na sa.
Me de nim de na ho pa na e won Mpumalanga. E di ne ya odo.
O so bisa no Mpumalanga mu nsonsam. You know the type of guest now. So call was he blown away? No,
South Africa they say man to kwame no kre.
And Obia can also the men ho. Oh yeah, omo figure no nice. What they say omo very nice figure. That kind of model figure ne sa man yeah. But I don't know so nice o man udi no wachi a.
So di one.
Aha.
Umafie.
Udi agora.
Udi agora be dey. Di na beto.
Ehona udi agora obeti. Yeah, sugar no omo ho.
Omo say kwambo bona man na on fanto so man na ma wo se manager da ibi asane esisi ana yan kan wasem kokko
Okay, the number is 020
020
27
27
29
29
246.
246
020
020
27
27
29
29
246.
It was a phone number on the screen 020 272 9246. Phone number on our free. Now only a Kwame Trigger in income. He is back in town, and you're feeling on our screens. We want to see more of him. Producers, directors, the darling boy is back in town. Phone number on my
Supremo.
Who's gonna make a read?
Yes. Yeah. Ken Ofori-Atta.
Pictures.
And
Your read be I say a course Ken Ofori-Atta.
Yes.
And I make one some. When the back so lead radio.
Oh, say no there. Me sure so be lead the credit pan be free OSP because OSP for the money show.
Okay. And the people lead here no. So according to OSP no.
Also one
Crawford on this stage no.
Yes, actually.
It's actually Bʊrnt+Chief when yes ana.
Oh, there be some money sir.
And the go the about say according to Asu Radio.
Okay.
Asase
Gabi. Asase, yeah.
I'm seeing the power lead here Rashad Japa.
Japa.
Richard and the start. Okay, Japa.
Richard Japa issue.
Japa a year one
Atu forcing issue Japa semi ambulance and semi Japa.
Yes, Japa.
Oh how?
Japan almost say Japan the lady you radio no. Now almost say to camera a capture no. And on a good screen so no.
Hey. That's a armed man no cray. Okay, so then this is now getting more interesting, yes. Supremo.
But OSP so any more share.
Until we in the badge and a train.
I also any more share. Japan is obviously a renly man. And then
no position or
only position. But okay say only at all forcing. And almost a same ambulance issue no. Are they were in court or say Attorney General Bible. Okay.
Yeah, Mekaipa issue ne pa.
Say o make tron to at forcing so. That was just last year. You talk about the NDC when you buy no. O make check case in.
Capacity ben o mo ko. A den we na no mo wa. A chair say warrant or more, a chair say or more boss set will be fee. And well, saying to that, okay, so the Pachafa pictures not near Hadia. Now it is obvious to say, so OSP are clean or saying on one. OSP are clean horse saying on one. The next thing I was here can say, uniform where they uniform. What I say? Oshadi abundance and I say, yeah, you cannot really confirm say the actual military and I say the actual military exactly and when so the enemy clear omo name no so omo nidin so bo as air force bi ne hu no but say you fake no I feel say and then there omo watching there omo timi this guy say omo we say in enemy very clear and so omo ye Ghana for nko ade Supremo trust me e be cry in your program no.
But for how long are you going to do this?
And I think that's how you handle issues and the right way. And the right way at all.
The position so bad. No,
obey your West.
Intimidation.
Oh, obey your West.
We build your money. Because who feels will be this car and lawfully you go there.
But Jackpa leading military men and I say
national security
alleged national security so you never buy so you deal coordinator ne operation head of operations na dey for buy na you deal say be ono ya shada man we bi ni nya
so OSP so ni mo hwe so who
OSP so ni mo hwe dia nche say hwan ya
one sanction
na say na untimi so the first year hu Japan no so untimi kaka say na ya aban no what free ban
to have the military and the police back in there.
Oh, that be say no.
Quite something.
And say no.
And then say Jackba is affiliated to the government.
If say any military people, they are also military no so bad one thing. They will say no mon call for. And then you mon call for. Now if you see you almost in chain. Say say then yeah identify o man identify o say mo ko wi military attack na asha na wakope military attack bi na asha na mo de na mo ye insano ye chemo amaso be yeshi. Now if you busa Japan so wakope dey with your that time.
Because Japan is the man.
The same person.
Yeah, it's the same person. So Asasu Radio is saying, he's the one.
Asasu Radio is saying, yes. And you know, these are some of the questions we need to be asking now because very, very important.
Yeah, politics,
democracy,
because I feel say irrespective say who say depend discard and I won't discard.
I also say a pekwan ya be fa so e be yama decency, a bit of decency be bem na afi. Because we say dia na politics na gasa no so ensan so nya attractive no.
Yeah, man, attractive.
Yes, and sounds attractive.
Quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
Supremo. You want to want to be on
Sunday. Supremo, any boy.
Now, who talk about Kumasa?
Supremo, what are ma?
And to come and see Kumasa in Tokoko.
Yeah, some Supremo.
Yeah, Abuja, Mushe. What would you talk about?
Council of State in Tokyo.
Council of State, Mumbetu, a month for no. Council of State members, they are elected. As a region, we are a bako. So we pick one person from the region. Now I call representative. Now, I'm about to know regional. See, we have 16 regions, so they vote at the winning. Okay. We are Shanti region, they are about to know. Obi a opi bia de matwuma ya begum ena matwuma fo no dia bom dia kopi no ya be video na sound ni ase nti e bitwe kwagu councillor elders won sense mo I don't know but who be baby
the council of state wadaroma Dave wa has there on the say kan ya no dey atuma my nti no Dave yankwai the council of state according to the constitution and for the
making of the council of state.
Yes. Dem de Sunday no bema we sure say no a we MPP future ayibi na edemo the balance and a pick na ba no picture na ba no I say yellow wom no after the because I am the man first one dem ni mo hwe Supremo the council of state now 8912
okay
2A AI ni nyina ma ohunu nkofo make up the council of state. Now there shall be a council of state to counsel the president in the performance of his functions.
It's only two presidents.
Yes.
Council of state.
Yes.
Only two.
Yes, Supreme. Okay. Yes. Now the council of state shall consist of the following persons appointed by the president in consultation with parliament.
Okay.
That is one person who has previously held the office of Chief Justice. See, only one person.
Okay. One person.
Will hold this position.
Okay.
One person who has previously held the office of Chief of Defence Staff of the Armed Forces of Ghana.
Chief of Defence Staff.
Yes.
One person.
So, okay. Okay. One person who has previously held the office of Inspector General of Police.
IGP.
Yes.
Okay.
Nearby B. The President of the National House of Chiefs. Okay. C. One representative from each region of Ghana elected in accordance with regulations made by Electoral Commission under Article 51 of this Constitution by the Electoral College comprising 2 representatives from each of the districts in the region nominated by the district assemblies in the region. It's a Hanana.
But they elect you, Mono.
Yes, yes. Intino mpanimfo a yeyu omo so ono mo nkotu o mpanimfo now we council of state no kwa na ntwa no mo ye supremo ye ba yi metimi aka se supremo me hwe se de enioma sika ko ya ase me hunu say every next week iba eba no oba na so wa die with blonda anke bebo ama show no pa akoso
aye kama
opa na afa
omfa so kra itakufa no etu
na council of state for wo kromo ase bebre ensem no mo kan na mampanimfo ya fa de na san komen ya o
I ni etu for no fa
na bi kra na tora kra na nto afutuo no kra ekọ
oh no mfa
apart from so ono me pa na ono me pa na afutuo no kra ekọ de
ontie wo chaka wo
na supremo yeyi former chief justice yeyi IGP obetwem ko yeyi defense we baako na kakra na yese mo am nkoto so aba na mo am nyino mo ankasa mo organize mo matwofo adom ba bebuo na ye kan na se nkoyi a yasa akona wafutu papa be na akwakutu ugogoto mampani no
Kwako yes o homo mo kanibra so me I be ma David
so there is serious radio na say
Parazos no ma sierra oh results we Parazos no bra
God is good. God is good. Yes. Ma who dey cause to be our.
Everyone no to aba no.
Yes.
The former DC of Tano South. The Kabechem
Catchment.
Yes. Ostandibi. On so no all presse obenya abanibi. Kwaku that day no. Omo kwakọ to aba no say ono ye go so. Go so region. Omo say go so region I say.
Oh, okay.
It's you know, he went there. Onyo no kwa na call here. One na titirufo and the delegates. Omo to aba Tano who said Tano South, who's a district being in Nipa 2?
Nipa 2 na ko.
Yes.
Yes, said omo kan wa hana. Okay.
Aso Nipa 2 no. Every bechem e de omo ko so. Say omo kwa to aba na ide. Amana.
Okay.
Ko omo to aba na wi ru anya zero.
Ono anu ko fon ton
Anya zero.
Enti ka be na obesa omo fra ba.
Wa hu omo biem.
Okay.
Omo to aba na wi ero.
Okay.
E wo wa hu omo biem.
Ha say no. Kumazi die. Yes, obo hwe omo ko fo.
Efria.
Your training call for the begu and or had the other year go that. Was that Obudiga you go, no sorty. Ebia Supreme de go we go. Or no I had the call for so do go buy a pa the idea year go. Tina was a mature phone. Then I made background meeting radio no allegedly. Some are saying say mature many be free and now no baby you will be mutual. I know don't buy. I don't know me sir. I don't know yes sir. Because social video now where David besa dey atoso na or dey toso man na. Ubon se machofon kwa. Na police ni jare. Macho ni na pata ni yonko macho ni o. Police ni odibi kwa pata re. Senior man we odibi kwa pata.
Be wetimi.
Be dey no pata.
Machofon kwa.
Ade. Sade we ntie ntwam. Na motima abasi machofo. Obi a ye beto mo so abasa mu nkotuma begu fo mu ma je say abani anto ama mo ntia say abasa matwofo do ma begu.
But I had a maybe problem then say matwoma no obi papa na pa adwuma ma ne sa no obi papa
ni kwa so na afre na onfa
na cheche na aka say ministers here omo prepare mo minister obi uko frɛ wan
council state for na so mo ka no
ya mo bia ya mo ka e mo
fie because as at 2012 near mo V6 so
I mo ka pa
asa I was we ma show as at 2012
enye sumo
near mo V6
really ena omofutu bi no e binding on the president to pa no fa akufado the way we cry mama we are we ejai opa
no fa akufado ayo dey da bu be chiri man sane akon
so the 8 years
o be chiri akufado ayo dey so
come team go ni dia come team who's a team for there
wow
say amachi tu be wo fu abayadi amachi tu
Russia I chimney
that be say Charlotte say ni kuri achimney
oh Charlotte your first story
yeah so say 11 crowd
say between 11:45
on so paper she with there
that be tintim
maybe
and then crowd so kwan no ye ne nra and no ntim fani
ade acheso
it was ya achimney die ne and on so sa pe mankani fufu wo je die posim no mankani fufu na abonti amechan baby obia na bonti resem nyeso so Ghana is that one Ken is omo Taiwan and say omo Chile
so
Bessie I'm so jealous of her so Bessie so Bessie me huni po
so for penny na
me so me feeling it too
okay
baba ye na miracle na we credit
ada so person that 12 of ya no
so Bessie akwaje baba credit
abusofo obusa say na pictures ya we train OSPD no omubusa say ntia dentina na sorry Ken Ofori-Atta fi audio no omubusa say na dentina na OSP ka say it was stage. I think say he felt that because no ohun evidence bia and no so no from the office no on sanction
and on so ni din ye bo so
and on so ni din ye bo because on na ntina things or cast and but say no obehunu de nti I believe say wasan so nya another opportunity or best spread the investigation because say when evidence
because so experience all man pressure we see investigation
na so also friend
wan
na nyina wo ya de shemi a person na no gina we na ye believed to be Japan also of friends any pan
na Japan na no ye ni eja no
okay
Ghana But when I come up say di come about some story but me dey am say escape. Nurse here on any machine. Story e hu bibia af ma mo fen.
So no say na make bibi tro say no kro mpa na story no. Ntimi hwe you.
It's still.
Ntimi hwe. Me onuma bi a naturally mete a oba still not very young. Minister Makacho the offer was
33
now why we and now say we very young na incident be say. Me hu story ni bia na was in gume.
Quite of
bia na my basa.
But go me I put you on my telephone and say unse per the report no. Na a hitter on.
Hitter.
Tete hitter is a muka hitter. So hitter
now they
no according to yes. Yes, now I plug it. Oh, and you doom lights.
You know,
it's in the roof finish. It's a so light and a pie. It's a pie and a start share gas our kitchen in the kusu.
You know, only by the fire service.
By yes,
fire service for an investigation because the bus few phones will be in my report. It's another harder than we be another than baby than
another.
Yeah.
Well, so I was afraid Nikuno. You know, I don't know. Say Nikuno they report in the man they about pay the Ebusha for a catcher. Well, this is one thing people should know. If you be I keep saying apartment be yen try as much as possible say. One single window be you remember that open one. What's the windows no? Frames, window frames and akasa. Put me a ja one. It be apartment tonight. Oh, it be 3 rooms in a connect. You want to say 1 bedroom, washrooms, kitchen, or 1 apartment. Try as much as say 1 or 2 side. So at boom you know, put one side and the probably to my phone. Yeah, no. Emananye obakwe mutimi bie.
Okay.
It's
close, yeah.
Mutimi check no say there but a window frame. I don't need to know if there's because of kitchen no. Say idea na ehwo no nanka something like that to meet my phone appear. They just go there, open it, then they jump outside.
Yeah.
What you say? It's extremely important.
Yeah, Hanon say security and so taking a you na no we why utimi na sa kra bon so be sa de na dey go through.
Sana de no na make so omu bie no.
Okay. Na make so ka slide na. Okay.
That we just slide the utimi wo check up. Sada de no utimi.
Yeah.
You can open it. And you know, important. A confront na my Ghana ha no ye de hu sie dodo. Because you see there omo kana obutimi bu phrase burglar proof.
Yes.
Na fi akado. A confront na bia ye de hu sie kura. Ye mwan ho hye dem. Because of
hygiene.
Because
Krobi so cry ancestor cry padlock that so that way. Nkro bi so cry baby ani bi ewo we baby o cry lock okra bi cry and that.
Glass
But obi anso ma dem.
Akromfo no amara
ya kasa cry me ba me old lady. Oh yeah, no na me so yem bi do yo se da bi na akro na me se baby ati. Better na Chromphone, one because we'll be free about it.
Well, the boys of Babano. I had no more questions.
It's imagine say if there was a door and I said frames ni be on my timibia, it's a matter of just jumping to.
I had no question.
So we jump to from the name book right here. You better come on. Yes, Remy.
A high about 1,000.
Yeah. You're taking note of that. You're taking who's fear. Yes, I confirm. But catch the oil frames, you know, where burglar proof, no. Say on your back opened. I'll be to be.
You need exit. I know your exit.
And yes, no,
in case say BBC.
You just exit through there because when you say China doors, so hit can lock you.
Oh yeah.
China doors say hit can lock it. A automatic say hit can. It's a hit in the can. Say key them Bobby me.
Sorry, we're hard drink.
It's a yes,
now I said the Bema is used.
Yes, yes.
I was not saying you're in a cry friend or phone.
And the man you're more traumatizing,
you know, like
very
disturbing story. Yeah,
boys, very disturbing.
Very disturbing.
I mean, you know,
infinity mu biem. Infinity mu biem. Or what nightmares will be nyano. What da wa na se na mutimu beti we chi.
Beautifulness.
Just like that. Very young, 33 years.
What my won them say pa.
What was everyone say? it's quite unfortunate say abanisa na yes right I confirm but you put some measures in place by the end you know a bit in your boy you see do and ye pay but gas cylinder no who said there are new ones fiber ones be about and no explode
no suma and
suma one and yes some fiber ones it's a very expensive but in the end
it's worth it.
Now see another government replacing gas cylinders. I thought some can be fiber ni be ground and come there. I thought some fiber ni be ground, but our money sir. Like at least fiber ones na bananka. Omodi replacing my ya. And now say what the nipa na top up. Na kama sa sama na. Nke enobe boa.
Sorry,
now I know said they are replacing cylinders, but minim say
but the fiber ones be come pa. What was that fiber ones now we can David? Yes, very nice. And a net be a mission come pa. And I know say it doesn't explode. Because your lights in on one way yes ana. A matter of say gas nyandin who be jimpe no problem about.
Me should be na bema ehun wo so na ahomache opeka bokumase na wonya ka bokumase e fa na opaka
na so wow to come out drive bar yes this is how fiber ones we say that yes fiber one anyway
in case of bibimpo
and it does not explode. It's you know I keep telling people say in as much as this is expensive no yen trying to be wo hwe me na wo ma me bi wo na oswa one kasa yeah. Try so best sound gas. Try. This ones no it doesn't explode. And when I na but it will never explode. That is what we know. You know till yes be safety no there. You can't put price on safety. You can't put price on safety. Yes no boarding say yen try why yen try because enkwa hia enkwa so de pa bawu arehosem aba waguna what is say there is a new year letter about things say omo aye employ after 7 December or 1st December after 7 December I employ omo nyina na ye pamo omo nyina wa adwuma
pamo omo so omo ngwa river
new letter when I sign letter February for na me. This letter from Jubilee House.
Definitely be free chief of staff or chief of staff for.
Deborah na the buy.
Definitely on one be.
Na mo be omo ten one flag staff house and Jubilee House which is which?
Say Jubilee House.
Jubilee House okay. Letter on the 10th January or 10th February a Monday house
yeah.
And a chief of staff for Julius Deborah and letter about thing. This letter is addressed to all institutions all institutions in Ghana. Say who are jumum na say ye employ hu nipa ye employ hu nipa
yeah
say obi wa juma afi na employ na ka kire ni say oh oko ba bi on
director no wa here nje omo stadium so minim say sa date ni minim say next week sa
kwame mati enye hu ade ye ofie abujafo ye ja kwame kwan ye kwede na ba ka kire Ghana fo.
Oh, the American is a story na mumpesa mobeka, but a hard drink kakra. And sometimes you know, say na yenya say in as much as say a betty sika kese a crap to fiber we no crano. Still na no a ye because what they say when you who be at a power. Very good. Until you are too soon as a doom lighter. Not one more near come. Now walk we year free. I mean, no could die and I see a coffee and some semi day. But me too be for say. BBI pay attention. You say your life in here very precious in this argument. And I did the council made that material for GhPage for so I shall phone you know me do BBI say and I my old lady so me then I say power very supportive like you know there's a whole lot of story but I had a message about there's a story when they near the brief keke and come over high be the mama no aya there pa and GhPage for so more than pa yeah that's it and so one of the way I am tashin or Minu also there on the same Pumalanga lie. I'm said the next time be I said we can cry na me cardiac be na Mr. so say yenya ahwe na ye ma yeni so na ho e wa brabom.
Okay. All right. Abuza Kwame dan sorry ntino ye de that's why yenyankoi. Kwawu
Supremo.
On the 10th February,
yes,
and Julius Debra,
yes,
Edeleti Ebabontain said,
yes,
all institutions in the country, wow, somebody was employed after 7th December.
Okay.
All
right.
Now,
revocation of appointments and recruitments made after 7th December 2024.
Okay.
Consistent with government pronouncements in relation to near end of tenure appointments and recruitments, I wish to bring to your attention that all appointments and recruitments made in the public services of Ghana after 7th December 2024 are not in compliance with established good governance practices and principles.
Letter or the ambassador or say obi biara say Ministry of the civil maybe we public say a public service adjuma. Now say a fair nipano after 7th December. That's not the right. Say and established principles and practices and Debbie.
Accordingly, all heads of government institutions are hereby requested to take the necessary steps to annul any such appointments or recruitments and submit a comprehensive report on the actions taken to this office by 17 February 2025.
Kwa say enam saying to me mama na what pay a down soon. Say obi biara ye fa na dwuma mu a ye de na be hye wase ti ye promotu no say ye fa na dwuma after 7 December no twam say no we then you promote na twam say onye dwuma woni akofa na ba ye twam mu wi a ya report na be kire me ni padodo a na ya promote o ma the appointment was cancelled and you mo e for mo en so ye yi o mo di by 7 days abreme mamsanka ni na.
Your cooperation in this matter is highly appreciated, Honorable Julius Debra, Chief of Staff, no, capture all heads of government institutions.
Well, we see ya ya nua bema the MP for
Tafo, yeah.
Vincent Atafua.
Yes.
Who's a lawyer?
Yes, or a lawyer.
Oba Bontin said, "We ye wine now she took Rubim na ye for Juma after 7 December. Na sa ben we you dear friend.
Guys, we are going to court.
We are going to court.
Guys.
And yet legal.
Lawyer ni. Esquire.
Na kwano.
Oh yes.
Okay, say
some country say you who trick no. Oh you young now we position start here no more.
You did.
You who trick ni na.
Yes, I know ku you to me na.
Say you who trick no. We are young. Oh political party we dey here. Okwa na failure enya hwe ya too. Yes ah.
Government more power there I am few opposition you did me entonka it was a way bia no na be is what become you na be say na no lawyer
na be a lawyer
na be odi
na be a lawyer also a lawyer anytime boss will put you on way here anytime time no more cause our court hearing then anu be gina mu bi wow man we anu achire mkotwi o mka brofo ni we are all achire mkotwi
no wadi asamda
also no be an practicing.
Okay. Now, my example is we DSM 40 or when one.
You under so winning power.
Oh, almost we are no, go Kotogo.
Well, Nancy, no, I'm hard.
Okay, be a young coya. It's Vincent to say, I say,
Ghana de Chetu. No, Ghana de Chetu.
It's Vincent to say, why you will say,
we are going to court, Supremo.
We are going to court.
Say no to unjust dismissals.
Now you know we are going to court.
We are going to court. The crowd is about the process.
Say no to unjust dismissals.
Yes. The already failing Mahama government promised to implement a certain 24-hour economy plan, claiming it was designed to create jobs and expand economic opportunities.
Okay.
However, instead of focusing on delivering the real change he promised to the young people of Ghana, the government seems more invested in political appointments drama and endless committee formations than in actual governance.
Okay.
It is deeply unfortunate and unacceptable that young people duly recruited by a properly constituted Ghanaian government are now being dismissed without just cause.
Okay.
This is nothing but political victimization.
Okay.
And I refuse to stand by and watch it happen. As a young MP, I have decided to fight for the affected youth.
Okay.
We are taking this battle to court to ensure that this already failing government does not have unchecked power to unjustly terminate hardworking young employees.
Okay.
If this government is serious about job creation, it should be expanding opportunities, not displacing workers.
Okay.
Sacking people and replacing them does nothing to reduce unemployment. It only deepens economic hardship.
Okay.
Moreover, ours is a constitutional government. We are governed by laws and by laws and
by laws
and not some unknown unconstitutional principles.
Okay.
The powers of government are limited by the constitution that creates those powers.
Okay.
Our 1992 constitution upholds the arbitrary exercise of power in a capricious fashion.
Okay.
The constitution further frowns upon the removal, dismissal, or termination of the employment of persons belonging to the public services without a just cause.
Okay.
Even in private spheres, we are guided by the principles of fair hearing.
Okay.
We cannot sit and allow the government abuse us in a manner that does not accord with the due process of law.
Okay.
An approach which is dehumanizing and a violation of our entrenched rights as not only humans, but more importantly, Ghanaians. A future NPP government will reinstate all the affected persons. If you are a victim of this politically motivated dismissal, I urge you to reach out immediately. We will fight this injustice together. Signed. One is the signature, so Vincent Eko Asefua MP. And the telephone number at the home. The email so that hobby.
Buffaloes,
Oh, Supremo. Dave. First, First, baby, we are going to court on one.
We are going to court.
First part, no.
I was going to summarize your mom. MP.
Yes.
Vincent and Kasei. What's say? You remember Bessie Sonche and Chaya cry. But no crannies and I'm Namuno, a sati goo. Was sati buffum. Any papa in a catcher say, or the Adibi bar of friend of 24-hour economy plan. On what? Papa, we catcher so be creative jobs. On what? I'm an opportunity to organ economic bubble expanded. And you were a guy. And you papa in a catcher said, 24-hour economy creative after Nipa 1 million jobs. No. Na adena papa we won hweso nye sa adwuma no ada papa we won concentrate nye sa adwuma na e dey sa na mani nyina beba na mmom waka ne siesi so wode ne kokromotie timfom na adwen se nipa na ya fo adwuma mu no omumom na obeyi omadi ebeto mu daban na oyi omafiri ho no so a chese oyi omu na ode bia be ode foforo be hia na eba ne sa dia akwasi koso gina kwantin fi wuyi baako na de baako be hia mu a job be na wukreti
abrewu na de abrewu di ade
abrewu na de tere ayi ne wotu aseda eti die na papa yi peso kire yi na papa yi nkan hunu se Roma ne yete no
yes
yente yete akwa
yes
ye shambra manyansafo
yes
sa de shambra de majimifo
yes
eti se ya shambra se Ghana hanom no upeso yubedia ye go procedure faso empono uko private sectors but GhPage ne yi mu na you fair hearing
yeah
because na wo why you say say anything insanity dia when one ka wasem bia na afia ere na wo de no ne prekope ma yi obi edi kran pe mu bia kwatra fie dia oboa
enya no sa bia
we NPP ni enti wo peso pam no de ni sini be hyewo wa promise obemu wo adwuma na wonyinya adwuma ma Ghana fo enti no oyi bi betre fie no bi be hyema wo tifia te wa fa ma adwuma oboa e abrewa na ewu no de abrewa di ade na ma woni sei no de me ka kire mu yentra ma wensi yentra man ka jam say wo 180 something on parliament it's when you to me be the boon come up for you. So, Debbie, why be with the piano? My number the Guasium. For number the frame 055 93 1375 for framing.
Guys,
no wow, you have a court. I'm a good diam. Ghana, maybe a young MP. Yan statian kwama yufuna and kokрафon ba dwene yesi yetina kuno ayese kube yesi bia ni yufre be kan wobom na yakon amaye ho eye tafo MP Vincent enadi we ababo ntin
sure
na kwahu
bro
when you twagu no na letters bia all letters
bia start PPA
no say 2016 to abani we ye ba 2017 no I also have my so true letter B. I the come head of institution say,
okay.
Omo aye for majuma from October.
Okay.
Say from October 2016. Say a 2 abani we no. Ye pamu omu nyina. October 3 months ahead. Ye pamu omu nyina. National service for mpo ye true letter come out.
Yes.
So mo aye for omu nyina. Who was letter ni bia na?
Yes, more national service there no.
Okay, federal
yeah, you see Mustafa Muma and Sasha. Enu mum na me wo.
What's it then?
Any Supremo Wadarma withdrawal of recent staff recruitment for the National Service Scheme.
Okay, to assume
was dated Wednesday, February 8, 2017. You keep that on the record.
Okay.
The management of the National Service Scheme has, on the advice of the Minister of Education, withdrawn the National Service staff recruitment, which was done in December 2016 with immediate effect.
Immediate. It's latte a national service for natural. Say Minister of Education and the Abro say, I mean, say near see here any palm one of one year Juma. December in year for any pakakra. But National Minister of Education say more your farm with Napu and a person as Adam Napu. Napu can jump to me in coffee. Coffee, Ubetsmoko could be a mumu. Oh, so when a mumu and far. Pe boja biye. We are soon far, Antamanto Tonaton. Kona ko pebiye na pose me mpamo na mungo tenafi wo bunya sana wo sabe pepe.
This decision has been informed by a thorough consideration of violations of due process prior to the recruitment.
Okay.
These included petitions to the Public Services Commission (PSC) against the recruitment process, upon which the PSC in a letter dated 16th November 2016, advised the former AG Executive Director to halt the recruitment process until the matter was properly resolved. This was, however, ignored, and appointment letters were issued to some persons on the 15th of December 2016.
Okay.
Management therefore wishes to advise persons affected by the decision to look forward to a new opportunity to have the staff recruitment properly carried out. Signed, Yusuf Mustafa.
Yusuf say a Public Service Commission a catch in November. Say nipa omo fa omo no abaye beto aba wontimonto mobo. But near man kisi ani na near man koyi. But still omo for 15 December ye mo appointment. Ba mo kotrafi wo dey be san fadipa. Ye fa nipa de fa letter bra. Say nana ye hwesi betima sa afawa. Kwabu we koso mesa won ada one bi kra na say nana do ne da so.
Aye.
And so date ni saying what do we not to so kwakwa date be na was so.
Date na enni ho just we ne pe but date ne kan. Ado show boy, ado guy, ado rich man.
Achima brand.
Yes. Ado round glasses.
Achim abu akwa this year.
Yes, ado Rebecca's husband.
Rebecca's husband.
Yes.
Rebecca's husband is
Ado Kevin Taylor's friend.
Kevin Taylor's friend.
Yes.
Bʊrnt+Chief's brother.
Akufo-Addo sacks 13,000 public sector workers.
13,000.
Yes.
Or more because you're 4 more after election.
Sir.
Yes, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was it. Eti kwaku omishiwe na bisi omukoko ti. Akwa say you do me I do you.
Okay. Supremo, you do me I do and one no aka. And say ya na beto aso akọ. But there is this thing the NPP is doing in opposition. Indirectly no more trend this for some slack here. Emi say lusua na ne be lusu. Ba mo say the na was nka motete ya man tete sa. Ya na o man no. Ya mbu ni ye. Ana Supremo ni okiri ni kwa kuni Dave mubufu ya no mkoto ti ayen. Because and you man na wonom eye no. Sa no ya na ekoso but won say de o ma okeka city of parliament with omo number no.
Omo ya mana ye say ase ye de kasa.
Omo nim do
and position wan kasa. And ye be kasa.
And omo nim do omo yen so. Supremo share the number of activations omo ye through the law.
Yeah.
And me afa na say e trash yin ho. And now no ya maame dia yintumi.
Yeah.
Hwe kwan yo fa so ma Ghana na ye preocupa anwumro no aka asem ya nam so gya no nso nim dia dum.
Medagum.
Ono awo. O se me nam so gya no mi nso nim dia gum. Obi antimi num gya no madum gya. Onse na eye neoma ya adwene kra nkoso da ye fa no normal.
Ya fa no tra.
Say aban bi free so a. Oh, ene wa resign kra ansa.
Yes sir.
Ye be yiwadi. But omo ya me say ntokro bi wo neoma bi mu a.
Enim emre bi am bakel. Say we need padi.
Okri wa say let's go back to the letter now. First one edi kan here. I think say what this letter no.
Na okri padi o machine chi.
No ni Dave. On say o must change baton no. On say o konta ko ni so o must change baton no.
Okri so na do me machine na ntwe na o. Aba tro gra be say chi ni machine do ma.
That's all second guest is what I say.
Go brother say.
Second guest ba ko na ka ba ko ba. Second guest ba etika ba ko. Oh, listen. You knew it. So this particular, yes, me that's okay. Why hatch about why are they? Send on other tools into blame P. Oh, first paragraph no Supremo. The last part no started free 7 December 2024. Or say are not in compliance with established good governance practices and principles. Now,
so there's no law.
Government principles and practices.
Yeah.
Captured under them. And now say or more who say
it is not backed by any law. Back where
and you are simply a court number. Afi sa eno benya court number. But if there's
any law, it's just not.
Say bibia say any ho. Na say ye established good establishing way. Say good governance way. Maybe Supremos bad dey no kwa dey amamunye du na fa se cruising mu. Na chere say ade na tachi wo ye na anye yie no. Eno no ho soaking and ye dey akwa ye dike na akwa kosi me dey ba be bo no. But oh, Nana Yansha, quick one. Next, the Supreme Maya can can is a Sia Mediano. And your first one, no
13,000.
13,000, Diana, Bakuna Necon. National service, Diano. Young conquering difference, Kakru. Because they are kind of a marginal cost.
Oh, yeah. It seems that they were told not to recruit people. But I'm not public service.
You're not exactly
in November.
You're not, it's about from Kakra, or Bafom, no, Bafom, no, Yingna. So I think it's the third paragraph.
Yeah.
The third paragraph on Nana advise the court so say, so these petitions, and I'm starting free, the decision, I'm starting free second paragraph now. This decision has been informed by a thorough consideration of violations due process prior to recruitment.
Okay.
So
but this is what actually happened.
What happened?
2016 and NPP4. Ete say ye be fenipa because I thought that we say we about to recruit people and all those things.
Yes.
Before you be recruited, no more letter, any petition, a call public service commission. A culture by say, engineer betwaba. It's a public service commission in haughty employment process. No more go through. More fenipa. That was a petition from the opposition to the public service commission, not to the NDC in government at that time.
Okay.
And now, public service commission so issue letter on the mere advice. What we can jump to moving far. And what did be ma other institutions and they say now opposition in the petition bre say the pie before me can change a cancer.
Yes.
It's other na mommy and chain. Now yen solve issue in and some recruitment.
Yeah.
But public service commissions directive and not binding on the ministries to either recruit or not. So they went ahead and recruited.
Yes.
It was just a mere petition.
Yes.
And I'm with the braille.
Yes.
Now they've recruited people. You come to power and then you base on that say you can petition them in Fenipa. To what for me there
there be a conclusion. No. Conclusion order. Conclusion. No. Management therefore wishes to advise persons affected by this decision decision no the okay no.
Yeah, to look forward
to a new opportunity to have the staff recruitment properly carried out.
Properly. No, say say. He knew
what's it? But look at the right the word. It makes much sense.
It is a new government.
Yes.
And I've sacked people based on say I'm saying the previous people and for proper counsel the palm.
Yes.
You expect I should come and say it was done properly? No, of course not. I need to put myself in a good position. Say, your mom here which is perfect. But this is pure politics.
But the write-up, no, I'm looking at the write-up in Baku is based on governance and principles.
Yes.
Say and get the right principle then.
Yes, but this is missed opportunity. Say, maybe almost anti recruitment maybe they could have also petitioned the Public Service Commission. It could be so almost anti.
I feel sufficient in test law. No, not the woman be on the untested. You're about to go, but at least untested, no me. Not a government, not a subsequent for no and pavy way. Yes, na say enko do Supreme Court kra na yenkyerkyere no mamu say ebia ze ko man na ewo no yemfa nyemra na nda ho
say do 2 months before election
yemfa nipa na yente yen ho ase Supreme na sa back and forth we dey
obi aba person baby na yi so dey aye dey
yes
because we lay down procedures
na say January either January and I said the last week of December na show boy manko for ambassador rule.
No, yeah,
what I say?
No, yeah.
But
what are the policies on that? Exactly. Because one lose election away. Why are you still giving appointed people?
And as a Obansona Soka say, who you panel so everywhere, it should come with a level of
compensation.
And it's a banswa or minor neighbor can answer into Sanoma wing now.
Do you feel visiting testing law
on testing?
My young wood
and Sanoma wing and I say I did. And yes, I see a Supreme Yes party about power 2028. Yes, we your movie.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Yes, we have some months money. Now, so troublesome the old tree if you say the Wolf Party.
Masako.
Why you campaign a man na ya wie no ubesako since onye third force be mo third force ho na be di akọ no this way
be di akọ kan just up president tell you
this way
ye pedi ni di akọ ji loan house
be di akọ na be di akọ
kwaku champion
it's say
pedi na akọ ji loan house
na 2017 national service no enye na na bi no mo de no be shame it's na bi akasa enye na bi no ebe head ye so di ka ko once and work original we know organizer no Nanabi di ka ko national service. I'm sure, I'm very very sure say Nanabi di ka ko national service and sana oba yase oba oba be service or party
am be shi wo bufu sisi ya me ba be shi wo
bufu da
me be shi wo bufu sisi
me bufu da biara
me be shi wo bufu
nyame o ka me ho na Wednesday
was it guess in the pen number 1 the bibi
one ho
na one abekasa kwagu na one abekasa ye declare
na one be a
nya na pia mensa let's go
nam the patriots na any handle
I want nam the patriots from Titinyina nam the patriots
okay
what's it I left town to recover men's good supplied payment to settle company debts after informed Yoko and having met with the president later that night.
President, where?
That time, so the 2017-18 thereabouts. Only to be declared wanted next morning by you guys. Claiming I've absconded. Today, you are on a wanted list. Life. Okay, on the day 2017-2018, according to Yoko boss was that time, my papa.
The name is Cynthia.
The name papa.
Yeah, we're feeding about yeah.
Nanya sa no de cake.
Dabi o cake upon there. Unso de bia enyo no.
Dabi a confusion.
Yeah, ono so de cake bibisa.
Cake amwa.
Bibisa, yeah.
Something like that. Was wo kra na say o chale. Am for be de meka wo. Wo Dubai. It be say me kwaji miska no gold and besot. Wunim say kadebe. Say adame nyumre kra me kwakufu ado. Ene no kwato inside the dia twetwetwa bia eno no bia ya bi. On ko stout ne bombo gini bia.
Eno ma alcohol. Since 90 something. No, oh, true. Okay, now who idiot?
What's it after that? And I'm a cram. I did chin now. me could do an Ken Ofori-Atta card say me cross illegality na me run do declare me wanted ene me ne edura chire ma mbe kan woman na mu chase me o ka ta me do ka wo mtwa wo o twa wo yesi na na yire tegeta no two stones ko e di obo wow aya za chetu o say life e bi na so say declare wanted no hey girls never number 1 yeah bibi woni mo
the guys say say no omo di video bi so omo I think me nimbe bia no omo ko no omo te started way bi ana same ana kumi ana ono mu ne some obo girl of rights ni mo
guess
no me na do say try so yeah bibi woni hey akọ we the time
wa begina ni o
we the time o no me the picture bi la no also ko bi branch wo UK no
me kai pa
na odi animu ana omo nyina ahye African we na
me kai no pa
hey obo the time
takwa na die
we the time unu ade we the time
Bona sudi because can say parties where any baby otete no
yeah so as a crowd say real estate be like open so yeah o control to the city now
I'm from men's bank time I'm maybe on my taxi share my taxi drivers follow me na yes also we chase na come to Oduro if you
I'm so for minimum the supreme can
Oduro no yes that time no na yere ne swanyam na yere na betra gate na no I say bottle abo nko na gum na esi ne nchen o stones nko na one why chini tu wa chele pa
over the time
but since you the stone boy the shatter the die
omo no me advert ma o so omo no yes omo to xylophone
omo dey was
xylophone right omo dey sound to xylophone ana na jakiapia omo dey dey
omo be advert
e ma sa
jakiapia beka
no wo mu any Jocelyn Duma e no cham kwa mo ye advert ni ma
na sa ko nka
wa anye bi ye no ka bia ho sam ka to wa anye bi o won dey wa anye bi ono
na wa anye bi din na yere na e ko won to
o da bi se na issue aba ana obi e che na ade se dey o tra wa ade sa na obi a che na ade wo ho
obi ni skari e ka wo
se dey Ghana asamba obi a che na ade no sa no mo o bo mu di o mo kra wani mro obo so o se sa ko de o ho ni brabre you be je me say sa ko de o ko ba bi a o ko na se asore me say sa ambassadorial de o ko sign bia ka kuma kai ka na asem kra yin
yo ne yere no
nzo se a list artist na mo hu yin obi aye mo bi edi nka
yo ne yere no aya
obi na mu kra ka ti o enya me be so obi na mu
oba to nya do a on to Oduro
ana make say
onye shaloto say
ana make say
onye shaloto Oduro
supremo pot on Zembai ayeka ayi trace wa make bi no be e kire na adre pot on Zensam we be say Ghana for the akwaje bosia e bi say buy ye no anka wa fanya politics
ka so ba to nya do
no kre ko bisa ya santo a
yesi de
ko busa ya santo on kwa de no ya tuduro na nkasa
tuduro
ya santo esi mi hwe mmema na nima oze na mo se munye mmema mo me se me kokon no mu dina ti
za ko de mo fa no di o
me say sa ko ko di bia ono ya laje se record label akasa no yes because I understand say de mo anye bi da ono na understand say na cash kra na sinya ma peso de ma no na nke be bro mu nyina ade no so but oye na adwen say no pa de onye eno ne ade ebo antampo di sika na chia
di adodo de bia ho
dabi I don't think say I think so ko interview one pe same o ko one right
eti ye ncha ticket kura ye ncha first class kura da
na no dey say de bia ro say de ya o be enjoy say ne de ya
say di sika na di ticket ne di
okay, so no was xylophone. Okay, so we introduce that na xylophone the card na.
Xylophone card.
You can there for the book.
Xylophone card na. So we usika ashim no kotof xylophone card.
Dabi. Me kai say time na xylophone. Na enya nyewe no.
Kwana ensure card.
Xylophone then.
Comprehensively cover your pa.
Yeah. Okay, say. On say no office wa. I want to
na bi wa here.
Oh, no mo the xylophone na ibi ba. I think say na ye card. Kwani they say na go the ibina na ocham kwano. Omo so mo say omo nko ya advert keke, omo anko sign ambassador ya. Omo ya advert.
No, so you advertise something without finding out details.
I don't know.
Black Kwame. A box and Kwame.
No, send on one brand.
No, manya de. Mama ba quiet ma bugana for bunkame ya faso tu yetire ho ewie ya sa alumino ton wan. Alumino sigodo. Alumiyazo alumita. Bunkame ya faso ama.
Dave zadu for out to. So men came out there. So I okay. President John Dramani Mahama suspends rotation of Independence Day celebrations. Move event to Jubilee House to reduce cost. Okay, I say show boy buy no. No
rotation be aneko.
And you can say no. So opposite Omar region be a feel said no. Be movie government machinery na.
Aside that, we kunya nkwa da V8 bakum.
Yes.
Na kona basa.
Nuka catch a class this year independence in Nuka and Kebejatum.
Was it or the Jubilee House on?
I don't know maybe any one of them.
Yeah.
No, all person just bear 3-4 being major and Jubilee House or no one can be being trained.
But
that can reduce the cost to
you will get there one day. And I say when any other kid to be baby. No match, no move. I mean, Mambon could be that. Okay, as
more class 4. More class 4 Asante Mampon, Mensa Sahene. No, must say a match every school. Unza Ubiabi match every school. I think it's a park and there's a Tadim Park. Remove. May match it. And Miss Nana, yes, assistant leader was in Ibisa. And now, me to 2 men say, but me to 2 men say, but to the Mudu baby and Yamma Horty. No more John, mamma, if we do a no show or moment to tea remote. And yes, I am in Panams who have you. Eh, I brought from my bro, mammy, rat them. I brought from my bro, so I offer perfume. And we'll be John now brought from my bro, from man, I feel the woman. Class 4, and I'm saying, mess, I do it. About could be BM. When I saw yet day, but you meet them, boom, 30 men. But just a baby boom class 4, and I'm taking decisions as I do it. Oh, sweet.
I got a serious.
Why are there?
It's like
yes.
Well, he's doing a few things.
Yeah, young Kuko couldn't say
he's doing a few things. I show say he really wants to make difference. So to me, it was so sad.
You couldn't say
Kababwa. It was so sad. I say Ebabwa.
Why? Wa hand over. Oh, we are one there. Oh, dear into me. On your genuine watching, right?
Oh, yeah, Bonisika too.
This lady we do.
Yeah, Bonisika too.
We did. Hey, what's so? Miss someone is so Jano. No, it's meant to be Nunjana. You are the extinguisher. Mama, my Basel in for. I dare try to become a we are Bonisika too. Now, I dare only sadly way now, but the Lebanon also open out to Cleveland. I dare less to say. The whole calculating per animal. Once you go on your church on month for month, and it is able also pay 450 liter fuel. Over check it, say, be saying, no multiply by 12. A garden boy no set 3,000 by 12. Sani you know. It's said that this kind of can you money you yeah. No more calculate me by 12 by 12 by 12 by 12 by 12. Now ya cracker. I am not effect.
Like I am picking call, but I say crew of fresh. I mean, oh, when I say Bluetooth to mommy. Nanka nene say the take. But yeah, can say crew bebano. Mammy, you know my birthday wish quick one be.
Nice.
My birthday wish be and comma David Wanya picture. All right. Happy birthday, Kasiepa. Happy birthday and comma a year Atabuachi.
Wow.
Popularly do not name see a friend AB Films.
Wow.
AB Films Atabuachi. More happy birthday. Nyami show on your kese on ton kwandem on for any gen show of fun muma. Ohania Manibi ada when bia no fa fi aya for free yin free ho. No money ma papa kwandem bra wakwam. I mean, shall be brave, no from free adom quadrum, yet the favor no, a mount. I mean, man, dominant also. A man alternately when you knew it. God bless you so much. Ebi, God bless you. Many abusia, many fearful, many phoning, and more money, Kase, You're more happy birthday. God bless you so much. God bless you.
Supremo.
All right. Hello, Crow.
Yeah, Rash.
Crow.
Rash, na me kasa ya che. Se Monday man kasa.
Me amete won ka che. Na me
shase o na me hwe de no me ko.
Wo be kasa ku be kasa wo shempo ase nti na utwa so. Empress be dey wo.
Yeah, Empress. So I say o ka ayi ho asemi na mo ho asemi say o say the Oduro mo so no.
Aye.
Ada asemba ko be si the trim na. Be say me friend America.
Me too.
Say ye kai ayi GT ana. Money you so free am krom we. You know only bang ye GT.
Pa kwasi dey ro.
Ana o ka GT.
Ebi na pa kwasi. They can GT.
Amoaben.
Okay, so Amoaben time I think the last year granting some interviews we said what say the Okaya.
No, is it say?
Also on Ken Akasa wa sure no.
Yes.
Say Minya the Kawakuma 2 years you go so Yanjo bang no ya be mo sky be you say.
Adechi na letter
ma won. Okay, call no okodai adechi ya near friend of phone so Uncle TV.
Uncle TV dey go ne bank no. Me kai pa.
Aha, ediani. Enti dey say Oduro mo so enti do me the radio say man no you dey wanted you dey that wanted list ho because for no man dey sika
omedi sika dey omedi
sika in that swamp what amna we know o say amna we utu in $58 million there
so see ewiem
say asemu enti everybody no na osofo na o say me dey me mboni dimba me bo bi abehu osofo na say osankoma na nkom se na mema nipa na etwa ntro na emu me nyame
na na wife me chiom baby omo bia
no mo so na bo kosa aside on no me emisu ro mo so side because ono sansam no so be ni mu bi
omunyina wonimu
etire so mahama mo
OSP be adwuma
etire OSP na adwure say Mahama be support no do be ya adwuma na dia yes no mane nkoye na me wo chambers na me ni nti we nya ma na nka yesika na yes on ti mai onye ma ya on ti omungum emi me hia na sisiri ada pa de no so ye nta nhwehwem because $1 million ne there
two
akwa na ekofa ni free Metro TV ana wo airport o ka board for you
Paul Adumoche
obey kasa say na so mo we ni video na ko fi ho na ante
enye mo so ko dia
no ona ya busu pani yes
so ko dia yeah
ko dia wa mo na ante say omu nya pani bi wuye ana yin sitamo ana $1 million no say I see na pa na ye ne enti ye njin fa to ma no your dual sample, it's one side, Mr. Rashad. The true definition of
agenda my
I say she says answer me. Now, asama Rashad next time I could pane just see na a buyer. Rashad, anyway, the first time, me my advice be obi say nipa be betimi afa at least a beboa. Rashad, me kai na me tech. Na me boy bi na madam for pa no. No kostra no of our mampon. Ana fire outbreak here say gas explode fionum. Obi o fi obi a say e ka nko a no fire no tu kwan. No kwa yi ana wa shi bi ko wa nko say. Rashad me ka kosi say wo fie yenim say akonfo ha adwene enti de bia abogra proof ya 2 minutes ano ma no me dey advice am dey mo bia ne say since I me hu sa de ne say na esisi no me da bia is either Miki amaloki dai maloki main abogra proof gate no damen pana no pe anase na mo source bi ana me hye mo pocket wo ho na me de asem it is assembly si permit mani na nya afa na me call reki because it just share by the time I smoke no be take you all over no a hwekra unhu no ba bia na why dey wakofa key but the key ni show botoma anase se ba bia onim sa ha na me de to ya Rashad obetimi wa na ofie obetimi na anti straight akọ no mo akofa na watimi e dey escape and the advice I me mo bia na say nipa bia so wo fie enumre o da anase obi ofie a make sure say ba bia uki ne beda no wu ba bia o de to na se bibi boni bia si a watimi afa dey escape and the advice am so me de beba no
me da se pa
o so me da ba se
Supremo. I think the aya
na. But Supremo birthday wish quick one dia person dey.
Ba na be one.
Oba. Allah say no sika no ba.
When him say, you started RASH HOUR.
Yes.
Kwakun we she be ma da.
Oh, Supremo.
Chembe mo ba kwa we she da.
Big guy. Na be kwa ka say oba kra mention oba me guy.
Me
we see the bia.
Me we she be ma da.
Oh, me we see the bia.
Me we she be ma da.
Oh, I na say kwa me see soja ni bi o guy.
Soja ni dia say e friend say who sister Damfo.
David.
Me who so we she be ma say madam for be ma me we she da.
Pina Jack husband no so kra ma we say you know so yes you know so nche.
No da bi ye ka be ma ye wa Damfo.
Say I that don't know about.
Kono wo shi owo.
Oh that be say oh kwa just me you no kwa for no. Also no kwa go all bomb me ka drop sister.
Man kwa.
Sa and as people be receive ya mama. Okay, so a very special happy birthday to you, Cynthia. God bless you. Cynthia, a woman of God. She's a very good person. God bless you. Nyankopon sharp nakumaye.
Okay.
Nyankopon adom so wono so. Mesre say bibia opa wa brabom bia no. Okoso a wo boso mpa ya na Nyankopon so e hye no ho animonyam. Ewo so nti Nyankopon inshallah na onye okese. We are from family, onamfo no mo bia na yenyina say Nyankopon shapa no nyo kese Cynthia. God bless you. Happy birthday.
God bless you Cynthia. Nyame show so for mama. We so for mama na so fe no be.
Uguso onam kwano so pa onam kwano so hwe bebi ogina yekura on say.
So mama aware.
E bi onware.
Okay. Say the be na catch me so bo ware obi onyame adwuma.
Supreme onyam obi onyame adwuma de and the true.
Nti betu Cynthia na.
Well, we then go hunu. Say me adwuna ho kokko. Na we so for mama say bia na Nyankopon ya. Un say Pastor Oduro. Ya no no hunu dada o.
Who did I say? Nyame say.
Yes.
Nyame say.
Yeah, she's sneaker and t-shirt to be.
Ebi on say no pa.
Dabi, there Charlotte Oduro bekin.
Debi na say Cynthia, you what?
The man of God. Vampire.
Yes, I won't know.
Yeah.
Some vampire for another 11. I'm not about watch for. The beer do a soon quantity. Yes, I saw a baby. The dream home, quite good dream home. So when I just saw the baby, Christopher Roman, okay. Book, I don't see another option. It's an open option. I bet me I explore.
Okay. Untimi so ahoma chemo mpa ate oba we wa hwiase o
hwiase
we
no nim.
Okay,
all right,
go today and the Friday
the idea ya kana ye ni nyina e kwa akɔhye Friday na Friday no ye de ho bia abramo na ye kɔ no mi vaccine ye kɔ Zanzibar wa pese wo join ye na mi ye kɔ Zanzibar kɔ explore ye kɔ to ye kɔ gieni yakwa ave fan no be number na free na enu ni nkomo obi also wo ti kwa obi am na twa ticket ama no eno ane ye Mivac travel and tour your properties say abeto fie bra your gated community are very beautiful, safe, secured. Papa were around, security and police were around, playgrounds, a lot of things are in place or no. If I number be view na be share na bibia enye kama emfa maw.
Supremo.
Yebesia.
Yes.
Na me
adma Friday.
Yebesia.
Ya de be bro mo ebe bro ni astarte ko.
Ijaso.
Rush hour with Rashad.
Listen to it. Asafua.
Ni court bi akoko.
Okay. Ene ayeka.
But Yeah, Corona made that ye more pem so abaso.
Yes.
Because
yes.
sister opem so
yes.
adopt say
yes, yes.
Holy man.
Yes.
Say wa form say or the omoto no educational fund no so no.
Sure.
To be show mu school until say when be go school and
yes. Drum penny for so.
Yes. In class 6 because now oban bad time be that show. It's no nigisem say educational fund dem kwa na to so. It's opem so de oyema na yefe. Oyema na yefe. Poli na you so I think say Sunday right?
Sunday.
Sunday yebeba na yakohwe yebekoso. Kwa kweli besia.
Nyame adoma.
Rush hour. Odofo, so per company albeit me ede ho ato omo so eba no adansie ene ho dwumade bia dia enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services eba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie enwa ne Zion View Construction and Services eba no dampness treatment say walls ho ena cracking ensuo elikifa walls ho tino ama apoto bibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View semen kan show say obe apply waterproof coating e de ama external and internal walls no sene be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apoto bibre nyina so akle e de ama ebiemu no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho as scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe eno so no omudi sa dwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aye fe e de ama odia fashe Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacho se ope epoxy floor papa ope de beche e de amount ope de hoho etunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe se ope e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na sempo no ope ne se o commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na usi restaurant bi na usi hotel bi e na usi enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services se wo to Ghana anase amano no dia na ope company a ombe sofie no SSA dia me pacho for numbers we say 0543 123829 0543 123829 and I say 0249 711659 0249 711659 so we share Zion View Construction and Services BMUSUA obetimi akọ omo website so www.zionviewconstruction.com.
Spices Naima. Hello. Mama spices are ebe mama aduane aye tasty, appetizing and delicious.
Spices day and one Remy spices. Ordinary Remy, dependable.
Remy spices, Remy.
Young papa, what the Remy spices you aduane a? Emma aduane ye fine. Kai say Remy spices dey so who you sua. And for spices fufuro bia amfra. If we say Remy spices dey ordinary home. Flavors no so dey bebre. Chicken,